Yo, welcome everyone. Welcome. Elite 8 Battle for the Crown. It's been a grueling 7 weeks, and it all boils down to this. The 8 best players in Axie Infinity Origins Season 7 will battle it out for the grand prize. How are you doing, GM everyone? My name is Grars, Axie Infinity streamer and everyone's favorite doggo VTuber. How are you guys doing today? Oh my gosh, guys! I hope you guys are ready for this. 8 of the best players, dude. I cannot wait to see. And the best part of this tournament, you can only win with Healing Pulse once. Yes, we will actually see some variety. Everyone knows Healing Pulse is off the charts. It's everyone's worst nightmare when they encounter it in the arena, but in this tournament, they can only win with it once. And this we have a conquest format. That means that each player has 3 teams, and for them to move up to the next round, they have to win with 3 of their teams, one each. So yeah, Healing Pulse, you're great in everything, but you also have to be great with 2 other archetypes. So I'm very excited. And here's the prize pool: a total of 1,200 AXS has been put for for this tournament, and wow, that's a lot of. I hope I can get some of that, but I'm a casual player compared to these guys. So, all right. On the screen right now, we see the pairings. First game is Enrico versus Zelyazer. Match 2 will be Guide versus Trox. Match 3 will be Tersak versus Not Complain. And number 4 will be Spam and Rice versus Katsuya. Alright. And yeah, so from what I can see, this is top number 1 seed versus number 8, number 2 versus number 7, number 3 versus number 6, and number 4 versus number 5. So the seeding is based on their final placements on the leaderboard. So yes. And wow, all right. So for the first match that we will see, we are looking. Oh, why are those all crossed out? What? Oh, here you go. Just no, no. That those are not leaks. Don't worry about it, guys. Those are not leaks. Don't worry about it. Just a little something left over from some practice. All right. So this is round number 2, Enrico versus Guide. And we can see over at Guide side, we have a Pulse team, we have a Poison Rosa team, and a Perch team. Meanwhile, on Enrico's side, we have a Bleed team. Another Bleed team, but this time it's Poison. The first one is a Feather Descent Poison Bleed team. And on the third, we have another Pulse team. So, who do you guys think is gonna win? Completely ignoring the the X's from the first thing. I think just looking at this, it's a very close matchup. That Perch team is it has a timing. If it reaches round 5, it reaches its win condition. It can delete any team. And again, once we see a pulse versus a pulse, only one of them will win, and once that person wins, they can't use their pulse team again. Meanwhile, the other person can win. So it's going to be a battle of who can get more wins before the other player. And man, if I face any of these teams on ladder, I will just shake my head and say, oh no. I mean, if you watch my stream, I say oh no to everything, but these teams on screen right now are extra oh no. They're very well optimized. I don't see any wrong parts. All of their evolutions are on point, and wow. And is this a replay? No, it's not Forever Winter. This I am speaking to you live right now, Forever Winter. So yeah, I am also reading chat. So yeah, if you any of you guys are from my stream. Yeah, you can start using my emotes. Hope you guys have some of my doggo emotes. And here we have the first game. All right. It is it's a little blurred for me on my screen, but we can see Enrico touching his forehead. Meanwhile, Guide is just chilling on his seat. Enrico already has two strawberries in hand and a lot of Nemos. Strawberries have been used. Guide's Healing Pulse mid is in trouble. Meanwhile, Enrico's frontliner is going to be the target of all the pulses. How will Guy respond? And that depends on his draw. He got a strawberry. Is he going to use that strawberry right away? He only has two energy, so he's in quite a difficult spot. Is he going to use that Silence Whisper or just go for straight for the strawberry? He uses the pink cheek, looks for another card, and he draws the cucumber. There it is. There goes the strawberries, and up goes the HP. Enrico's frontliner is now down to 112 HP. And he still has all those fears coming up. And Enrico does a clear, shuffles a few cards, gets that Biden's in his hand. All of all of Guide's pulse cards are in his hand already. Enrico has two summons, but he only has two energy and no cucumber in hand. How will Enrico respond to this? He has a rosebud in hand, but it's from the frontliner. I don't think that's gonna be useful. There you go. He uses his Silence Whisper on the mid, another to shield the back. It doesn't do any damage to Guide's side, but alright. Shuffling a few cards, gets a Nemo, plays the other Nemo, and uses that Blossom to put something back on the top of his hand, which I assume would be his cucumber. We'll find out in the next turn. All right, Guide's turn. He has all of his pulse cards. This is going to be a nasty turn. Unfortunately, or fortunately, he only has two energy. He can't do that much. So it's either he goes for the Biden's cucumber or goes for the strawberry. Let's see what he uses. Because any of the pulse cards that he uses, it'll go directly to the frontliner. He goes for the strawberry, and Enrico's frontliner is gone. And now his backliner has been damaged. And let's see what happens on the next turn. The Biden's has been retained. The Silence Whisper has been retained. On Enrico's side, he has the cucumber, he has a strawberry, and three energy. How will Enrico respond to this? He has a mushroom in hand, so he can go Shiitake Cucumber and include a Silence Whisper for the cleanse. Let's see what Enrico does. All right, and looking at the board, Enrico is on the back foot because Guide still has all three of his Axies. He goes for the sleep on the Healing Pulse mid, and he keeps the strawberries. Interesting play. I think he's gonna go for a much bigger burst on the next turn. Not retaining the Shiitake. Meanwhile, Guy now using all of his Nemos, and now his deck is super clean. He has the play. He has a trunk. Will he go for the mushroom trunk into the cucumber play? No, yeah, he just goes straight for cucumber. No need for summons. He just instantly deletes. It's all good. Enrico now in a terrible spot. A 3-on-1 with only his cucumber and strawberries in hand. He has to use all of it or he's risking just losing the game right here. Unfortunately, he can't really do anything. If he goes for the strawberry heal, he can heal himself, but he's not gonna. Yeah, he's still keeping his strawberries. What an interesting play. Right now, Meditate Guide has his strawberries, and this, I think, is GG. And there it is, exactly as predicted. Guide wins this. All three of his Axies. Clean sweep. Three Axies, zero on Enrico, and the first game goes to Guide. All right, OGK, what do you think of the first match that we saw on screen? OGK, you there, bro?
My
Hello?
bad. I've been having a
There it
little bit
is.
of technical difficulties. Can you hear
Ah,
me?
I can hear Murphy's Law. Don't worry about it. We're used to this.
There we go. There we go. Honestly, gents, I just managed to get my connection back up and running. So I've been like panicking, trying to get online as quickly as possible. I was just happy to make it.
All
Honestly, I didn't
good,
really
all
catch
good.
much of the last game.
Mm-hmm.
What comps were they playing? Who was in the
They were
matchup? If you
both
guys could catch me
playing
up.
their pulse teams. Pulse teams on both sides. Guide wins with his pulse. Meanwhile, Enrico's pulse team is still on the board. Guide's team has been crossed out because it won once. Enrico can now pick any of his three teams, and Guide has to worry about that pulse team coming up. All right, so what do you think Guide would use next? Because his pulse team is now out because it already won once. He has a
Hmm.
Poison Rosa team and a uh excuse me, something's in my throat. And the what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking
Rage
out.
Perch. He's got the Rage
Yo,
Perch.
there you go. Thank you for
Oh
saving me.
baby. I don't know. I don't know. What did Enrico beat him with last game?
No. Guide won last game.
Oh,
That's why
gate.
it's crossed
Okay,
out.
guide one with the healing pulse. Okay, so
Hmm.
now he's got to come back, and Enrico
Hmm.
can still healing pulse him.
Yes.
Uh, I guess the other games. Okay, so we got that's mix of bleed and feather descent. Okay, so
Hmm.
he's got both. He's probably got last stand there as well, and then he's got the bleed.
Hmm.
Bleed. Oh, there's a little bit of poison there too.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
interesting, interesting. Um, I'd probably go Rage Perch. And
True.
I
That's a
guess
good pick. Because
yeah,
Rage Perch has
and
a good matchup against the Poison and the Feather Descent. That is very true.
And Guy does love raging. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yep.
seen him play Poison very much.
Hmm.
I've definitely seen him play Rage a lot more than Poison, so
Very.
that makes me think that he would lean towards that build.
Mhm.
Do you have to win with all three of your
Yes.
builds, or do you just have to win two?
You have to win with all three. That's why Guide's team has been X'd out. That means he wins. I'm sure we could have used a better thing, but all those three X's means he won once already, and that team cannot be used anymore. So Enrico has to catch up. He has to win the next game for it to be an
Mhm.
even 1-1.
Interesting. Because yeah, the I guess the part I was most curious about was like, will Guide have to win with Poison, assuming
Yes, he
that he's able
does.
to get the win with the Rage Perch. So you
Hmm.
do have to
Hmm.
get the win with all three teams, which makes it really
That is
interesting.
correct.
Um, because I don't know, is Poison
Uh,
the I don't want to call it the weakest, but
oh,
does it
oh, oh.
compete with those other builds that we had on the field, right? Like
Yeah,
those
yeah.
other builds are all for sure top. Is Poison one of those top builds as well? I know it's
Mhm.
close, but it might be just like a tiny tier down. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I mean, against Bleed, it does have a tiny edge because of all the Gecko Eyes, which can clear out some of those grievous wounds and the bleed. So there is definitely that regenerator on the mid is also very key. It will keep removing
Mm,
all the debuffs that it gets, so it has a really high chance of removing the grievous wounds. And the gloomy dice low roll, I think. Enrico only has one each. That means he got two on the last turn. That toothless bite on the back means that he wants that that glare Axie to be removed as fast as possible. So looking at the board, it is the biggest threat. It is weakened, but two of Enrico's Axies have been put to sleep. Follow up with the herbivore. And now that mid does have those daggers to heal to remove the sleep, but man, that's a lot of sleep. Enrico is in a tough spot. He drew the chubby, but he cannot use it. Because if he uses it, it's just a wasted card. Alright, he does
right.
have a confident in hand. He uses that to wake up instead of using the daggers for to wake up with. He wants that damage, and will he use that cloud? Let's take a look. He's looking at the board. Let's see. He's in a tough spot. He's going for more
Mm.
damage, feather daggers to the back, and uses that cloud to get an extra dagger again. Those plumes are stacking up.
Yeah, absolutely. He's up to six already, seven little feather stacks. So
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon he's gonna hit that 10 cap. He's gonna start to generate even more daggers,
Yep.
and of course,
Mm-hmm.
as those plumes go up, the damage goes up as well. It'll just be a matter of no time, and he will be hitting 60 to 80 damage with those things. The damage
Mm-hmm.
is so powerful. I
Oh
think
my
most people that are
gosh.
watching here have seen that before. All right, let's see what Enrico's got.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Enrico's mid just
still,
got slept again. All those
I
cards that
know the
he cannot
struggle.
use. Very unfortunate for Enrico. But the good thing is he can use that chubby, and he does have an earwing in hand. And another chubby comes in, but this time from the mech on the back. What will Enrico's next play be? He uses that feather dagger to wake up, uses the chubby with a discount coupon. Will he follow up with the earwing? It looks like he still has two energy, so there you go. Oh, the backliner's chubby also has a discount coupon. There you go. Third chubby, 17 bleed on all of Guide's axes. That's not something you can cleanse off. Oh, he gets another double Rosa. Wow, Guide's so lucky, dude. Oh my gosh. He has an option to watermelon and remove all the feather stacks on the mid. And he goes for the silence whisper on the mid instead, and now he can just finish it off with that watermelon. We're just waiting. Guy's thinking he have another play because he is bleeding for every action. There you go. He uses the frontliner's gecko eyes to cleanse some off, and now it's just 8 bleed on the mid. He didn't finish it off. All because it dies to poison. That is something I completely. I'm a former poison player, and I kind of forgot about that. That's kind of unfortunate for me because I should go back to poison. I cannot miss this fundamentals, dude.
No worries, bro. You're all good. All good. Trying to battle back. Not really able to do too much. I can't honestly, like, my screen is still a little bit muffed. I couldn't even see what card that was. I'm gonna try to refresh
Mhm.
again really quick.
Oh, sure. All right. Would be great if we can just I think no to production. It's a little bit blurry. Maybe we can lower the resolution on Discord so we can see. But yeah, looking at the board, Enrico is in a very difficult spot. His backliner just triggered his last stand. His midliner is asleep for 5 turns. It's down to it's dead. Enrico only has one more Axie. He does have a Winghorn in hand, but I don't think that's enough. He uses the Cloud, uses the Tri-Feather for more plumes, uses the Tri-Feather, but this is this is very unfortunate. He got 3 daggers. He can't even kill the frontliner. And game number 2 goes to Guide. Congratulations, Guide. Very well played. Very well predicted. That poison team is definitely a good pick for Enrico's poison bleed team. All right, you can see the look on the players. Enrico is not happy. He's
No,
looking
that
to
nothing really went well for him in that last game, right?
yeah,
Was getting
yeah.
slept all over the place. I think there were three different roses that hit two targets at
Mm-hmm.
once, obviously sleeping
Yeah,
both. There was the herbivore stacking the extra sleep stacks. Just
true.
really not a good game for Enrico. Now in a super tough spot. Gonna need to obviously win with all of his builds against Guide's Rage Purge team. So good luck to Enrico. Obviously, he's super talented, so he's not out of
Mm-hmm.
this. But yeah, it has not looked good for him in this series so far.
That is very true. Enrico is now down 0-2. He has to win. He has to get on the board because if Guide wins with that perch team, Enrico is going down to the loser bracket. Not what you want to be, well, not where you want to be in this tournament.
No,
All
absolutely not
right.
where you want to be on this tournament. One of the things I wanted to ask you too,
Mm-hmm.
have we had a chance to take a look at the bracket? Have we seen the bracket recently? And just kind of curious,
Yeah.
um, yeah,
Yeah.
what are some of the matchups if you remember? If you don't, no worries. But I just
Mhm.
haven't seen a bracket yet, so I was just kind of curious, what kind of matchups do we have this morning?
Yeah. So the game. Oh, it's not updated. I see. So, but it was based on their seedings. So hold on. Check community. All right, let's go check community gaming right now. Let's see. yeah, so the seeding is top one versus top eight, top two versus top seven, top three versus top six, top four versus top five. That's the seeding based on their final rankings in the ladder. So that would
Cool.
be, yeah. The first game was Enrico top one and Zeliazer top eight. That was the first round. What we're seeing right now is round two because the first round was not shown. We're already at round two.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So let's take a look at. Oh, I'm opening up community gaming right now so that we can see the updated bracket. Alrighty. So Enrico guy just finished. The next matchup for round two is Not Complain and Katsuya. And in the losers bracket in round two, oh wait, nope. We can't say that. We can't say that yet. Can't say that. Ooh, can't say that. Guys, if you want to see who's in the losers bracket, keep watching because I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm uh I'm honestly I'm still trying to get signed into the community gaming.
Mhm.
Um yeah, so that's an interesting one. I've never had somebody be like, just go to the community gaming. So I'm like,
No, 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 no,
all
no, no,
right.
no, no, no.
Trying to go to the community gaming and like try to find this out so I can update people about what's
Yo,
happening
yo,
here.
yo, yo. We don't want to spoil too much. All right. Let's not spoil too much. Let's let the people enjoy the show. Because honestly, I'm enjoying the show. I'm not playing. I'm not the one that's stressed. But this is the best way to enjoy Axie, watching someone else play the game. I'm just joking. Everyone wants to be in the top eight. Everyone wants to be in the top eight, but not everyone can stomach the stress, the maul that goes along with it. And here we go. Game number three. Guide is forced to use his perch team. Meanwhile, Enrico using his second team. Interesting. So this is a bleed poison versus the perch. And again, Guide only has to win one more game for him to move up. Enrico has to win all of his games to keep going up. So let's hope that Enrico does better this game. What are
Yeah,
your
hopefully,
thoughts on the
hopefully.
matchup? Yeah, between Bleed Poison and Rage Perch.
Yeah, here we go. And try Enrico trying to calculate exactly what he needs to do. He knows he's gonna have to try to discard and dispel guide somehow. So I don't know what he teched to be able to dispel. I don't know if he has any black sage or something like that on his dual blades. Those might be helpful though. Those could definitely
Mm-hmm.
help in this situation. You can see 8 stacks and the backliner is raging. So back
Oh,
rages,
Rages
front
already.
rages. Can he get the third one as well? Doesn't
Oh,
need it
he
right
just
now.
go for it.
368 damage across board. So one little
Wow.
perch left, and that's going to be GG's. Enrico's already. You can see the look on his face. He's not
Oh
happy.
my
He's
gosh.
he's.
He
Oh
is
yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
definitely not happy about that. Oh my gosh. He's now down to wait, what? His camera just went out. And yeah, he has a bleed in hand. He has some dual blades in hand. He has a lot of AoE, but only one perch is needed for him. He doesn't have any heals except for that cottontail in his hand, but I don't think that's enough. And he still has to worry about that last stand Axie in the middle, because even if he kills the front and the back, that mid can still use its perch. So he uses that last for the heal, and you can see Enrico just hanging back and sighing. And yeah, there you go. Guide got his perch, and all of Enrico's Axies are gone. Guide with the 3-0 sweep. Look at that pop up. He's really happy. There you go. Congratulations, Guide. You are moving on to the next round. Meanwhile, Enrico will be put into the lower bracket. So here we go. Can we get a view of the brackets? Is it ready? Is it prepared? Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Enrico, Not Complain, and Katsuya are, yeah, and Not Complain has moved up. He is now in the is that semifinals? Is that quarterfinals? I'm not sure yet. But Not Complain is going to be matched up against Guide in round number 12. Congratulations to both players for making it that far. You can oh guys, we can see the match bracket updating in real time. That's so good. And yeah, I'm cute. Gustin, that is very true. Spam and Rice has been put into the lower bracket. And here it is. We are looking at Spam and Rice. We're waiting for the opponent. Wait, does that mean that Enrico is going to be matched up with Spam and Rice? Is that what that means? Let's
I
wait for
think
the
so.
brackets to update. And wow, this is quite interesting. Let's see. Top 1 and top 2 has already been eliminated. Tersike and Met, who's still left? Who's still left here? Who's been eliminated? So I think Ziliazer and Tersike have been eliminated. Is what I'm seeing correct? OGK, you there, dude?
Oh yeah, you're just asking me if it's correct when I was not here
Yeah.
earlier, and I have no idea. So I have no idea if it's correct or not. But
My
that's a
bad.
really
My
good question
bad.
to
My
ask.
bad.
I wish I knew. Maybe chat can help us out. But
Hold up. Hold up.
that would be
Yeah. Yeah.
awesome to
Yeah. Hold
know.
up. Hold up. Let me just tag you here, OGK, so that you can oh, so you can see I have the exact same information as me. Here you go. I tag you with yeah, but looking at the brackets, wow, Trox, Katsuya, Spam, and I think Enrico will be in that slot. Oh wow, I was not expecting any of this. Like I mean, Spam is Spam. He's like the most liked streamer in all of Twitch. So forgive me for being a little biased here, but I was not expecting Spam to be put in the lower bracket. How about you?
So he was assigned to the lower bracket. He didn't lose into the lower bracket. I'm trying to figure out what's
No, no, no,
trying to
no.
get caught up here.
Yeah. He lost his first round game. He was put into the lower bracket. And yeah, just have confirmation. Tersyke and Zeliazer have been eliminated from the tournament. They are top 8 and top 7 as based on their finishing placements. And yeah, and round 1 Katsuya has defeated Spam and Rice. And yeah, I think the players are ready. Match 2 will be ready in a few minutes. Guide versus spam. You want that match, Kenty? I mean, that would be an interesting match to play, to watch as well. Like I, both really good players, both well. So I'm excited to see that as well. But we'll see if that match will materialize because they're still both in the tournament. That is still a possibility. All right. So we're just waiting for the players to get ready. All right, OGK, have you had your coffee? Have you had your breakfast?
No, I have not.
Oh my gosh. That's that explains quite a bit and maybe on the next break you can have some time to prepare those cuz dude, we need all the energy that we can to support these players and cast their games. And match number 2 is starting. We just got confirmation from the production team. It should show up on the screen any second now. Okay, never mind. My screen is delayed. It's already on Twitch, but not on my screen. All right, so let me just reconnect really quickly. BRB. All right, I'm back, and the game is already started. Oh boy, here we go. All right, Katsuya versus Trox. It is a Sandal with an Anemone on the mid versus a complete Sandal team on Katsuya's side. And oh man, I can't see how many fear stacks are on Katsuya's side. It's not loading correctly for me. I'm not sure if that's an issue on my side. Oh, hold up. It is two, three bleeds on Atrox's side. Two fears. I mean fears. OGK, is the stream working well for you, dude?
It's a little bit of struggles, to be honest. The Discord seems to not really be able
Yeah.
to give us clear pictures.
Handle.
But when I go over to
Yeah.
the Twitch seems to be super clear, which is like that's
It is.
yeah. I don't
That's
know what's up
weird.
with that. I do see a couple fear stacks. I have no idea how many
Mhm.
there actually are, but I do see the icon. I could tell that was 219 damage, and Trox just knocked out
Whoa!
Katsuya's frontliner, so that I did see.
That I saw that as well. Three fear stacks on Trox's side. It's a all right. I'm sorry, guys. The casting is going to be a little late, but as long as it's clear on the Twitch side, it's perfectly fine. We'll just cast a little bit late. And the Sandal to the mid drops down Trox's Axie down to 141 HP. Katsuya's Axies are still very healthy. And I think Discord stream is back. Nope. Still having issues on the oh boy. Hold up. No. Even the Twitch stream is a little laggy for me. This is what playing too much actually season 7 gives you. Too true, cute. I'm cute. Very true. Alrighty. Okay, wow. Okay, both I'm surprised. Like Katsuya's turn didn't do much damage over to Trox's side. Meanwhile, Trox has two Sleepless and an Anemone in hand. He's going for the Sleepless. Will the Anemones be enough? That's 148 damage. The Sleepless is not enough damage, so instead he goes and retains it because it's his backliner card and he wants to have enough cards for it. Meanwhile, Katsuya attacks Trox's backliner with the Sleepless. A trump to the front, drops it down to 6 HP. Is he gonna? He uses the free dagger to finish it off, and uses the Nemo shield on the back. Trox is now in a difficult position. He only has two attack cards. That's enough to kill the front. He uses that Nemo with the White Sage to remove all of the debuffs, and that's enough damage to kill the midliner. But what will he do about that backliner? If he had one more attack card, the gloomy dice working overtime for Katsuya. All those confused cards in Trox's hand, he is not happy. And there you go, a sword into the Sandal. It's not enough. Trox still has one more chance to get good cards. That's two swords. He has a Sleepless and a Square Teeth. Is that enough damage? He does have 5 energy, but this looks really bad. He uses the Square Teeth for the Death Mark. He uses the Sleepless, uses the swords. It is not enough. And Katsuya just needs to draw one attack card, and he has all of the attack cards in the world. And there you go. Katsuya takes the first game, and Trox, you see that he's really happy. Congratulations to Trox for winning game number 1. All right,
All
ladies
right,
and
guys. So I
gentlemen,
think we're
we're
gonna hop
just
onto a quick break. So we're gonna
Cause
jump to break really quickly. We're gonna get
mhm.
some of these tech issues sorted out there because there was a little bit of a delay even on that last
Mhm.
match. So we're gonna get this all sorted out, and then we'll be back with our best effort after this.
Yo, BRB guys.
Axie Origins Season 7 is live, so if you want to stay up to date, here's everything you need to know. Season 7 brings with it a host of changes, from leaderboard rewards to in-game buffs. But possibly the most exciting part is this is the first competitive season with part evolutions. As players grind out Season 7 with their favorite teams, their Axies will evolve with them, shifting the meta in ways that we haven't yet seen. But this is just the beginning. AXP earning has been increased and reworked, scaling up by rank and allowing you to continue earning AXP without stamina and for draws and losses. And with the introduction of the brand new item AXP Booster, you can now earn AXP even faster. AXP boosters can be purchased in the in-game shop and offer 40% AXP buff and even more for collectible Axies. Now, do keep in mind that these AXP mechanics are subject to change at the end of each era to ensure balance within the game. This will allow players to level up and evolve their Axies faster to get a better chance at that leaderboard placement and those juicy rewards. Speaking of, the leaderboard rewards have shifted to a hybrid system, introducing SLP into the mix. There is 63,000 AXS, as well as 45.8 million SLP on the line, adding for a total of $640,000 in rewards. On top of this, Season 7 is also introducing a collectible Axie leaderboard. This is an experimental system to reward the most skilled collectors in Axie Origins. This is an entirely different kind of leaderboard. Here's how it works. Each time you win a ranked match with stamina and one of your collector Axies, you will earn points depending on the rank and the collectible Axie itself. At the end of the season, all of the points will be tallied up, and the winners will share in a prize pool of 4,000 AXS. But that is not all. By popular demand, Summer Axies are now eligible for collector rewards. Summer Axies are the most common collectible Axie in the ecosystem, but they are still collectibles. So this is a great system to reward people for taking their first steps towards being an Axie collector. The crafting system has also seen a major change, now allowing players to spend their gems to increase their chances of receiving a power-up of a specific class. This allows players to optimize their chances of crafting that specific rune or charm so they can rise through the leaderboard and get a piece of that juicy reward. So what are you waiting for? I'll see you in the arena. Welcome, one and all, to Axie Infinity. Whether you are a new player or a returning Lunasian, this video will help you get up to speed with everything Axie. Invented by Sky Mavis in 2018 and hosted on the Ronin network, Axie Infinity is one of the fastest growing Web3 projects of all time. Axies themselves are adorable little customizable creatures that grow and evolve over time, and most importantly, they unlock an entire universe of experiences. Most are familiar with Axie Classic. Taking elements of older card games with a modern twist, Axie Classic provides a totally unique and fast-paced gaming experience. Axie Origins is a more modern turn-based card game, with the ability to alter or change your Axie's abilities, providing almost limitless theory crafting potential. Axie Infinity Homelands is a strategic farming and resource management simulator, allowing you to build and decorate your plot as you see fit, steal resources from other players, and even earn moonfalls. And finally, Project T is the latest game in early development. This is a social MMO, allowing you to interact directly with your Axies and other players. Now, these are the 4 main titles by Sky Mavis that are currently being enjoyed by hundreds of thousands of players around the world, but this is just scratching the surface, as indie game studios and community members are all independently working on their own Axie experiences, all of which are vetted by Sky Mavis and playable through the Mavis Hub. All of these games work together to create a thriving ecosystem for Axies and their players, especially because many of these games allow you to earn AXP for your Axies. Axies are extremely unique because they are the very first dynamic NFTs, meaning when they earn enough AXP, they will level up, and when they are a high enough level, you can evolve their individual parts by offering the correct materials to Atia's flame. This will either make the Axie more versatile or more powerful, and of course, more aesthetically unique. All of this action happens on app.axie, your hub for online Axie activity. Here you can manage your own Axie assets, make a prayer to Atia for collectible Axie rewards and an in-game buff, as well as search the marketplace for land plots, land items, materials to level up your Axies, and of course, Axies themselves. Almost every Axie you see here is owned and created by other players using the breeding system. When you breed two Axies together, you'll be given an egg, and when that egg hatches, it'll have a random combination of body parts from its parents' genetics. Players are constantly theory crafting to find the best combination of body parts for their new Axie breed. So there are constantly new Axies hitting the marketplace, but older Axies might not be around forever. The Lunassian Express allows players to take the Axies they don't play with anymore and release them into the wild. In return, they earn evolution materials called mementos. Now, some of these interactions, like breeding and evolving your Axie, do have a small token fee. The first major token to discuss is AXS. This can be earned a few different ways. The first is by placing high rank at the end of an era or season in Axie Infinity Origins. In Axie Homeland, you can earn AXS just by performing regular tasks, or by being very fortuitous during the Moonfall. You can also earn AXS by either staking your land plot or staking your existing AXS for daily rewards. The second big token of note is SLP. This is primarily used when breeding Axies, or when crafting runes and charms in Axie Origins. And SLP can only be earned by winning a match in Axie Infinity Origins. And the higher your rank when you win, the more SLP you will earn. Now, both AXS and SLP are traditional cryptocurrencies, meaning you can buy, sell, or trade them on a decentralized exchange. And they are both managed by your Ronin wallet, which holds all of your Web3 Axie assets. You can get your own Ronin wallet by going to wallet.roninchain.com. Now, each game also has its own unique in-game token. Origins has gems used to buy new starter Axies or cosmetics. And Axie Classic has gold, which you can use to gain access to exclusive events or new game modes. The entire universe of Axie Infinity lies in wait at the edge of your fingertips. So have fun and make sure to follow us on Twitter and YouTube for up-to-date information. You can also join the Discord to hang out and chat with other Axie players. Or even join the creator program and begin making content with our ever-growing list of awesome creators. And as always, I'll see you in the arena. Axie Origins Season 7 is live, so if you want to stay up to date, here's everything you need to know. Season 7 brings with it a host of changes, from leaderboard rewards to in-game buffs, but possibly the most exciting part is this is the first competitive season with part evolutions. As players grind out Season 7 with their favorite teams, their Axies will evolve with them, shifting the meta in ways that we haven't yet seen, but this is just the beginning. AXP earning has been increased and reworked, scaling up by rank and allowing you to continue earning AXP without stamina and for draws and losses. And with the introduction of the brand new item AXP Booster, you can now earn AXP even faster. AXP boosters can be purchased in the in-game shop and offer 40% AXP buff and even more for collectible Axies. Now, do keep in mind that these AXP mechanics are subject to change at the end of each era to ensure balance within the game. This will allow players to level up and evolve their Axies faster to get a better chance at that leaderboard placement and those juicy rewards. Speaking of, the leaderboard rewards have shifted to a hybrid system, introducing SLP into the mix. There is 63,000 AXS, as well as 45.8 million SLP on the line, adding for a total of $640,000 in rewards. On top of this, Season 7 is also introducing a collectible Axie leaderboard. This is an experimental system to reward the most skilled collectors in Axie Origins. This is an entirely different kind of leaderboard. Here's how it works. Each time you win a ranked match with stamina and one of your collector Axies, you will earn points depending on the rank and the collectible Axie itself. At the end of the season, all of the points will be tallied up, and the winners will share in a prize pool of 4,000 AXS. But that is not all. By popular demand, Summer Axies are now eligible for collector rewards. Summer Axies are the most common collectible Axie in the ecosystem, but they are still collectibles. So this is a great system to reward people for taking their first steps towards being an Axie collector. The crafting system has also seen a major change, now allowing players to spend their gems to increase their chances of receiving a power-up of a specific class. This allows players to optimize their chances of crafting that specific rune or charm so they can rise through the leaderboard and get a piece of that juicy reward. So what are you waiting for? I'll see you in the arena. Welcome, one and all, to Axie Infinity. Whether you are a new player or a returning Lunasian, this video will help you get up to speed with everything Axie. Invented by Sky Mavis in 2018 and hosted on the Ronin network, Axie Infinity is one of the fastest growing Web3 projects of all time. Axies themselves are adorable little customizable creatures that grow and evolve over time, and most importantly, they unlock an entire universe of experiences. Most are familiar with Axie Classic. Taking elements of older card games with a modern twist, Axie Classic provides a totally unique and fast-paced gaming experience. Axie Origins is a more modern turn-based card game, with the ability to alter or change your Axie's abilities, providing almost limitless theory crafting potential. Axie Infinity Homelands is a strategic farming and resource management simulator, allowing you to build and decorate your plot as you see fit, steal resources from other players, and even earn moonfalls. And finally, Project T is the latest game in early development. This is a social MMO, allowing you to interact directly with your Axies and other players. Now, these are the 4 main titles by Sky Mavis that are currently being enjoyed by hundreds of thousands of players around the world, but this is just scratching the surface, as indie game studios and community members are all independently working on their own Axie experiences, all of which are vetted by Sky Mavis and playable through the Mavis Hub. All of these games work together to create a thriving ecosystem for Axies and their players, especially because many of these games allow you to earn AXP for your Axies. Axies are extremely unique because they are the very first dynamic NFTs, meaning when they earn enough AXP, they will level up, and when they are a high enough level, you can evolve their individual parts by offering the correct materials to Atia's flame. This will either make the Axie more versatile or more powerful, and of course, more aesthetically unique. All of this action happens on app.axie.
And we're back! Yo! Oh my gosh, we are seeing Katsuya versus TRxS. Their game is starting up. And we're seeing starter Axies. Alright. And we're okay, a little technical difficulty there, but yeah, Katsuya uses Blossom. He has the Nerdy in hand, swaps it out, gets his Strawberry, and there it is. Strawberry used twice, used 3 times, and TRxS' backliner is down to red.
Alrighty, so it looks like turn flipping over here to TRxS. TRxS has a couple options in hand. He's got the Cucumber Slice. He's going to start off with Pink Cheek. You can see he's got the Nemo in hand as well. So he's going to go Inno Lamb into the Straub. Let's see here. He's got 2 energy left. There's the Cucumber Slice. Doesn't do a ton of damage yet. For anybody that's new to the Healing Pulse meta, basically, if you get a lot of summons on the field, then you will be able to do a lot more damage with that Cucumber Slice. So not able to get the summons down just yet. So not able to do too much damage. Katsuya still quite a bit of health at this point in the match.
All right, uses those Nemos, so Katsuya now has a clean deck. Uses that Innocent Lamb to copy the Strawberry and swaps a few more cards. He has that Cucumber and he has the Mushroom. Here we go, big damage. TRxS' backliner is now gone from the game.
Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long with this kind of
Very
damage.
true.
You see that mushroom there dancing around. It looks so
Yeah.
freaking happy. I don't know about you guys, but that mushroom, give me some of whatever that mushroom has. Cause yeah, look at that guy just popping around. That guy's got more. That guy's had like 26 coffees. I've got one now. So I don't know if you guys noticed the difference. We're getting there. We're slowly picking it up. Strawberries coming out from TRxS. You can see that damage just adding up. That backliner down to 226. Uses his last energy on the mint. Trying to survive a little bit longer, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't. It looks tough. I think
Ah.
Katsuya is in a pretty good spot. Here we go.
Mhm. Yeah, Katsuya has that strawberry in hand, and that strawberry, the cucumber slice is being saved, and he goes for the strawberry play. He heals up almost all of his Axies, and TRxS' mid is now down to half HP.
Yeah, he actually got through that turn a lot better than I thought he was going to be honest. I thought Katsuya was going to be able to dish out quite a bit more damage.
Mhm.
TRxS goes here and he starts off with the revenge, the glove there. 15 shield onto that front line. Let's see what he does here. Strawberry shortcake. 2 straws in hand now. Where's he going to toss that damage? He's got the Silence Whisper as well. Fires the Silence Whisper into the midline. That midline down to 306. Doesn't look like he has enough damage to finish it off here. Double straw puts it to 270. Yeah, not really. Not enough damage here, but is able to keep his Healing Pulse Axie and his Holy Prayer Axie full health.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
not for long, though.
cucumber slice. And the strawberry to follow up after. This is not looking good for TRxS.
Definitely not looking good. Yeah, losing that front line there. That cucumber slice does so much damage, and now TRxS really, I view this as kind of like his last chance to try to survive, try to battle back into this game, but you don't have options here. Your options here, a couple strawberries, maybe a cucumber slice. No way though to take out all of that HP that Katsuya has. So this is going to be GG's. Katsuya is going to take the W, and going to tie the series up 1-1. It looks like.
He's doing a very interesting play. Instead of going directly for one guy, he lowered the HP of 2 Axies. So now only the Healing Pulse Axie on the back actually can overheal. So that's an interesting play made by TRxS. Let's see if it pays off. Because right now, that cucumber slice isn't doing much. He's just going for the overheal on his Healing Pulse Axie, and it's just enough. And there you go. Was that, yeah? Katsuya wins the game, and yeah, congratulations, Katsuya.
I think Katsuya. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be a quick 2-0. All right. I thought we were gonna end up with a tie there, but I guess not. I guess players were a little bit flip flopped. Looked like chat was on top of that. Chat was
Thank
yeah,
you,
chat was
for
letting us
letting us
know.
know.
Looks like there's a couple comments in there. I want to take a second to just say what
Sort
up
it
to some of the
out.
people in chat here. I'm reading
Mhm.
some of the messages. You guys are making me laugh. Y'all are too funny. I need more of that in my life. Please send more of those. Not complain. You're cracking me up. Forever Winter, what's up? Nice to see you. Extinction, Vince Beans in the house. We got Wasabi. We got Berts. Hey, yes, it is a built-in mechanic. Okay, Berts. All right. It is not an accident. That is intentional. So deal with it. All right. No, just kidding. We love yous. We appreciate everybody for being here. And I want to just quickly say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody because I didn't get a chance to do it at the start of the stream. I blame technology because obviously it can't be my responsibility, right? But man, Guars, that was a pretty sick game, right?
It
Katsuya
was.
comes
It
out on
was.
top. And I also want to say thank you for holding it down. You've been absolutely killing it. I love your
Mhm.
avatar too, by the way.
Oh, thank
How'd you get
you.
it animated, bro? That's fucking sick.
Oh, dude, I can teach you off stream, dude. It's actually really, really simple. So all good, all good. And it looks like we have a message from the production team. We have our next match ready.
Next match ready. I love to hear that. So looks like it's gonna be Gade versus Not Complain. That sounds like a pretty good matchup, if you ask me. I get excited
It is.
just hearing about it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in the first game on stream, Guide won quite easily against top one Enrico. So watching Guide
Mm.
versus Not Complain is something I definitely want to see.
Yeah, and I think we should really hype up the matchups a little bit more because
Hmm.
that's exactly why this tournament format was introduced.
Hmm.
The kind of like the sentiment or the thought was like, okay, it's great that you finish number one on ladder, but what happens when we go into a tournament format and it's actually, one versus two, two versus three, one versus eight, whatever. And you just saw it. Like number eight took out number one, and we're just getting started, right? Like we could have upsets all
Hmm.
day. Seven could beat two, six could beat three.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, oh, we're in for a ton of fun. So especially with the format, I
Ooh.
want to credit the team for the format.
Hmm.
Obviously,
Hmm.
everybody knows Healing Pulse kind of missed the mark, but they were able to come up with a really exciting format so we can have three different team comps, and you can see
Hmm.
some of those team comps. Oh, we could see them on screen for a second.
Oh, oh,
I don't know
oh.
if we're gonna go back to that. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But yeah. Sorry, I was gonna pass it to you to talk about the Axies, and then the Axies
But
disappeared. So
it's all
maybe do you
good.
want
It's
to tell
all
us
good.
about this beautiful border that we have on screen?
I mean, it is
I'm
very,
kidding.
very
I'm kidding.
nice. Very, very beige.
Yeah,
And
absolutely, absolutely.
all right, so chat, how have you been enjoying the tournament so far? Like, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. Like, what's your favorite game so far? For me, it was the Healing Pulse versus the Healing Pulse. So, sorry, I can't take
Yeah,
this.
no, Healing Pulse Mirror we did see once. I was surprised we didn't see as many summons.
Mm-hmm.
My
That's very
understanding is like
true.
I haven't played Healing Pulse myself, but like if you do play it, summon the
Mm-hmm.
trunk, summon the mushroom, and erase everything. So I was
Mm-hmm.
surprised we didn't see as many summons from that last match, really. But
Yeah.
to your point, I'm having fun too. I started off a little bit crusty there for a second, but all I needed was a little bit of coffee to touch my lips. I feel like we're
Mm-hmm.
back.
Yo, I can tell the difference, bro. Coffee does wonders for you, dude.
Does it ever, bro? It's yeah, the elixir of life. There's a
Mm-hmm.
reason.
Mm-hmm. Very,
Oh
very good.
baby.
Oh, here we go. Here's the lineups on screen. So we've seen Guide's lineup earlier in the first match shown on stream. On Not Complain side, we have a Pulse team, a Tiny Fan team, and a Sandal team.
Yeah, we do. There it is. Okay, there. I was like, where do you see a sandal team that's hiding in here? But
Yeah,
yeah, he does
the
have the sandal team that's tucked down there
Mhm.
on the bottom, all upgraded. He's even got the upgraded Trump, upgraded
Mhm.
Piranha. That's a
Yeah.
nice setup. That's a nice. That's looking real pretty. All those
Mhm.
Axies upgraded. You notice on the Perch team, he's also got upgraded Tiny Fan on the
Yeah.
Last Stand mech.
Yep.
Dude,
Last stand
dude,
mech with
I wouldn't
Perch
even
and
think about
Tiny
putting that
Fan.
on there. But oh, that's
Oh.
good. That's
Oh.
real good. He's got the sunglasses in the picture, so I already know he's a bro. Gotta respect the sunnies in your
Mhm.
picture or when you're
Mhm.
streaming or whatever. But
Yep.
this is gonna be an awesome match. Shout out to Guides Sumo as well. Upper bracket
Ooh.
finals, by the way, ladies and gents. Is it still best of 3 or best of 5? But the
The
winner is
winner.
moving on to grand finals.
Yeah, so lots of pressure on both of these players. They want to be going into the grand finals with that advantage because this all the players in this tournament, you can't sleep on any of them. They are the best of the best, literally the 8 best players in Axie season 7.
They absolutely are. And a lot of them, we've seen them. This is not the first time that they've been on, a
Mm-hmm.
leaderboard or a stream or a tournament or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it just goes to show how challenging the ladder really is.
Mm-hmm.
The ladder competition, this is something that we've said before, but we'll mention it again because I'm sure there's a ton of new people. I also want to say welcome to everybody that's new here to our community. But like the ladder game and the tournament game take two, I don't want to say different skill sets, but you definitely have to have a few different skills in your bag to be able to top leaderboard and also top a tournament. It takes
Mhm.
there's like a little bit more pressure when you're playing in the tournament atmosphere. There's more eyes on you. There's more people watching your moves. So if you make a misplay, it's a lot more costly. If you
Yeah.
misplay on ladder, what do? Well, you queue back in
Yeah.
and you go for another match, right? So it's not
Mm-hmm.
as
True.
costly. So um, yeah, it's really interesting to see this top eight tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I went on a bit of a rant there, but it is going to be a top five or best of five. Sorry, as we take a look here at the upper bracket one more time.
All right, we have the winner. Like I said earlier, the winner of this game will move on to the grand finals. So I'm super excited for this match. Guide has won. Guide and Not Complain, they both literally won all of their games. So the two undefeated players facing off right now.
Yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we got Not Complain on the left-hand side. Not Complain, of course, representing the Red Clouds. And then we have Guide on the right, representing Meditate. Two of the top guilds in our space. Red Clouds,
Mhm.
a little bit newer to the scene than Meditate, but now they've been around to the point where they're established as one of the top guilds. Um, I'd put them in my top five, to be honest. If I was making a top five guilds in the
Mhm.
Axie space, Red Clouds would be there, 100%.
Oh, for
So
sure.
I think that's huge to say because if we would go back 2-3 years, I don't think we'd be able to say that because
Mhm.
they are newer than that. But at
Mhm.
this point, they've established themselves. They have some of the best players, and they're proving why right now. Not Complain, putting on a show.
Very, very true. And Meditate Guide with that mushroom in front, 105 shield on the mushroom. That's more shields than any normal Axie would have.
Yeah, there we go, baby. Lamb into some strawberries. All right, okay, so he's
Mhm.
got the strawberry or extra copy of strawberry. There's the clear. He has the sticky octopus on the clear as well, so able to retain it for when it's needed. You can see there, Silence Whisper in hand. We got the.
Nemo
I
tail?
can't. I'm trying to read what the first card is. It's a blossom. All
Yeah,
right,
it's
I
a
couldn't tell what
blossom.
it was. I was trying to figure it out. I was like,
Yeah.
I think I know what it is. I can't really tell. Yeah, there we go. We
The
got it. We
pressure is
got there
on
in
the
the end.
streamers
Couple
as well.
strawberries get thrown down, and turn
Mhm.
flips back over to Guide.
All right, Guide now has a trunk in hand. He has the cucumber in hand and a strawberry. He copies the strawberry with the innocent lamb. Well, he throw down that trunk. We're waiting for him to do his play because right now he can either go a strawberry into a cucumber, or just go for more summons. And there you go. He went for the strawberry play. He's going for the strawberry reverse heal on the mid, followed up by a strawberry on his midline. No, he did it on his backliner and finishes it off his turn with the cucumber. The enemy looks like Not Complain's healing pulse actually is down for the count, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely, Guars. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Couple decisions to be made. You see the hollow. So that's going to add to that damage from the cucumber slice, should you decide to go cucumber slice here. Now, does have the strawberry in hand as well. Also has a Bidens. So a couple options here.
Mhm.
Now, what's he going to do? You can see the concentration on these players' face. Cottontail comes down first into the hollow, then goes strawberry, strawberry into cucumber slice. There's the damage. Strawberries
Ooh.
doesn't finish the entire team. I have seen it in the past do finish the entire team. Usually that's with two summons, but still,
Uh-huh.
it completely destroyed the front line. Half health on the mid line, and great turn there for Not Complain.
Yeah, he. Meanwhile, Guide has two strawberries and the cottontail in hand. He does have the option of going for energy this turn. You can see that he's really concentrated. He goes for the strawberry first, uses it, reverse heals the trunk to make sure it's not taking any of its damage from the healing pulse. Now that it's gone, he uses the cottontail. Will he use it? He goes for the strawberry play. Is that enough damage? No, it's not. Not
Oh,
complains. Healing pulse actually lives another day.
yeah, I think that was the that was the game right there. I think you needed to like I think that was the win condition, I guess, would have been to
Hmm.
try to kill that midline with the healing pulse. But the fact
Yeah.
that it survives here, I think pretty good opportunity here for not complain here to finish it off. Now, the problem that I see mm, like I was gonna
Oh,
say, like no cucumber slice was was one of the main problems. I also only saw one summon. I was thinking that you would need two summons plus the cucumber, and instead decided to go with the strawberry and
mhm.
actually use it for healing. Imagine using a healing card to heal yourself. Wow, what a concept, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh, what a world we live. All right, guide uses that mushroom. It's now going to attract all of of the healing pulse. He does have a reverse heal on his healing pulse. Actually, I mean the silence whisper buff, so it cannot be sniped by strawberries.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Not being able to be picked out by those strawberries is massive. Um, I can't. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, but I can't. Like I fixate on the mushroom when it's on the field, and it just like it consumes my attention when it's dancing out there.
Oh
Anyways,
yes, it
Hollow
does.
comes out after killing the
Mhm.
mushroom, kills my favorite mushroom, summons the Hollow, plays a little bit of damage. Should have been a heal, I guess, but technically damage. Almost takes out Holy Prayer. Oh geez, this is gonna hurt. Oh geez.
Wow. All right, and now we have a game again. Guide replaced his dead Axie with a trunk and a mushroom, and now Not Complain has to go through two summons. A trunk with 106 HP, ladies and gentlemen. That is not gonna go down in one strawberry.
No, especially when it's I guess doesn't matter too much for this reverse heal, but I mean it is worth mentioning he's managed to get 127 shield on it as well. Of course, not going to help against those reverse heals, but just impressive to be able to build that much up onto it. Doesn't matter though because Not Complain smashes through
Wow.
everything with the exception of the healing pulse Axie. And now just one little plant left in the backline. What's it going to be able to do?
Mhm. He doesn't have a cottontail anymore. He only has that one mushroom, one strawberry, and the two extra strawberries in his hand, and it, he can go for reverse heal play, but I'm not sure if that's what he wants. He goes and keeps a strawberry, the strawberry card and the strawberry tokens in his hand, but I'm not sure if he can live this turn.
Oh, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to live either. It's going to be close.
And there
No,
you
he's not able to
go.
do it.
Not
And
complains. Takes a victory chug. Did you see that?
yeah, I think he's got an energy drink or something there. Needs to keep the energy going, needs to keep the
Mhm.
battery at full charge, obviously. This is the upper bracket final, so the loser moves on to the actual finals. So
Mhm.
this is big. A lot of pressure on these players. Of
Mhm.
course, there's a lot of AXS that's going to be on the line.
Mhm.
And we take a look here at the Axie pools really quick. So, Not Complains now won with his healing pulse. And this is me. Hi. Can we? Yeah, thank you. Okay, there we go. We got there's the perch there in the second team, and then the sandals on the bottom. So, Not
Mhm.
Complain has to come back. Ooh, I don't know, because healing pulse just trumps everything, right?
That's true. So Guide still has the option to use his healing pulse. Meanwhile, Not Complain cannot use that team anymore because it's already won
Mhm.
once.
Yeah, and I think I mean, Guide's Healing Pulse team should beat the Rage Perch. It should also beat the Sandal team. Now,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, if somehow Not Complain can protect the mech
Mm-hmm.
and build up enough energy shards, he will be able to Tiny Fan out the Healing Pulse. So that
That's
might be one option for Not Complain. That's probably the
mm-hmm.
best option that I see out of what's available. What are your thoughts there,
Yeah.
Quars?
Yeah, because it has been known that Sandal teams can beat Healing Pulse teams, and Guide might try his Healing Pulse team again. So if Guide uses a Healing Pulse and Not Complain uses his Sandal team, Not Gonna Play might be able to get another win before Guide gets a win from his Healing Pulse team.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. I want to see how this plays out, honestly, because I think it's still advantage Healing Pulse. So I think
Mhm.
Guide should be able to tie this up here pretty quickly,
Mhm.
and make it 1-1, and then obviously both players will have two teams, and it'll be like best of three essentially, right? It'll be the first one to win three.
Mhm.
But they'll only have to, like, both Healing Pulses will have one, so
Mhm.
they won't be involved in kind of those final matches. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Winner, of course, moving on to the finals, which I think is super important. Um,
Yeah.
one extra
And
thing to clarify as well: winners bracket grand finalist has
has a
two
choice to
opportunities
beat. Yeah.
to win. So basically, they get that one game advantage going into the grand final as
Mhm.
well, which is something to note. It's just like when you get into that best of seven, it's so important to have that one game to nothing advantage, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's a lot. Like that's a big factor.
Mm-hmm. Basically, you just have to win once, if I'm not mistaken, to win the grand finals. If you win this series, you just have to win once on the next game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's still a couple of wins, to be honest, unless I'm wrong. Oh, it's going
Mm-hmm.
to be a best of five. Okay, so that's great. I appreciate production and the team for clarifying. I said best of seven. It's actually a best of five. Uh,
But yeah,
so
the winner of
basically,
the series is gonna have a advantage for sure.
yeah, exactly. So they'll start 1-0 going
Mm-hmm.
into that final series of five. So basically, they'll only have to win twice. Meanwhile, whoever comes out of the losers bracket is going to need to pull off 3 wins. So that's important. Um, oh, interesting. No, they've adjusted it slightly. It's slightly different
Mm-hmm.
than what we're used to. Okay, so they said it's
In
going
what
to
way?
start 0-0 instead. Upper
Oh.
bracket winner has twice to beat the advantage. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what that means. If
Okay.
upper
I think.
bracket grand finalist wins, it's over. But
Mhm.
if the lower bracket wins, they go back in and do it again.
Yeah.
Ooh, but then how is it a best of five in that situation? Wouldn't that be a best of three? That's not even a
Only
best of
if
three. It's
only
just like a.
if the winner of the upper bracket finals wins. If if the lower bracket winner wins, it's still a best of five. So it's sort of a hybrid of a best of five and a best of three, depending on who wins the first game. All
Interesting.
right.
Haven't heard of that before,
Mm-hmm.
but that's definitely interesting. Couple of new wrinkles introduced into this tournament. Love
Mm-hmm.
to see the team continuing to innovate and continuing to try to find things to make this as exciting as possible. I would
Mm-hmm.
imagine that probably stemmed from previous tournaments where people would say that I've seen this so many times, but people would say that whoever makes it through the upper bracket final typically would get that 1-0 advantage. And there's been so many times where I've heard people say, "Oh, it's not fair. They have the advantage." Blah blah blah. I'm on the side that I think that it is 100% fair because that person did not lose throughout the entire tournament.
That
They
is
didn't need to
true.
go to lower bracket and come back
Mm-hmm.
up. But hey, I totally respect the team for trying to make sure that
Mm-hmm.
everybody is happy. It's an impossible task to do, but it's clear that they're trying to listen to feedback and they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
implement things that people like. So this is a new thing, and maybe it'll be fantastic, and maybe it won't. But good news is that we'll test it out. I hope it works.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, for example, like think about the format that they've brought with the Axies. I
Yeah.
think that's fantastic. That was like
Very
best
innovative.
thing
I
you could have
love it.
done, right? So
Yeah, I love the
yeah. So the
Conquest
team's on
format.
fire. I give them a lot of credit. A lot more
Mm-hmm.
credit than they get from the majority for sure. Their job is extremely difficult, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
they
yeah.
do very good for what they have.
Very true, very true. But I think the game is up. Both cameras are going. So yeah, let's talk about the game.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. That works. 238 damage from a sandal to the face, right on cue. That was perfect timing.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
set me
yeah.
up for that perfect. The alley oop, baby. Look at that. We're starting to get the chemistry going. I love to see it.
All right, and what are we looking at? Why? Yeah, not complain. Metatate Guide's turn is now. He has a few poison cards, but no cards to sleep with. He uses that Gecko Eyes to remove the fear from the backliner. But this is an awkward spot. What does he do? He goes for the reverse heal on the back, follows it up with a grass snake to the back, and he uses that watermelon on the frontliner. All right. Now all of Not Complain's Axies are down to half HP with a lot of poison stacks.
Sorry, I just got distracted. I heard someone in the chat has a crush on me, so I couldn't concentrate for a little while. So I apologize, but Nemo Tail's coming out here from Not Complain. So we got another one in hand here. There it is. Pulls out the Nemo Shield. Gonna lead this turn off with the Sleepless, though. The Sleepless has the Blood Pact, and bam! There's a Sandal. 300 damage. Midliner gets erased. Yeah, Not Complain's looking pretty in this game.
And he has a 1-win advantage already. Guide is all the pressure is on him. He does have a Rosa. Unfortunately, it hits both in front. He uses that Silence Whisper to further damage that front, and the backliner dies to poison.
Yeah, poison takes out that first Axie there. So looks like last chance here for Not Complain. Might actually get another turn too if he needs it. I don't know if Guide's going to be able to take out the Trump Dawn in the midline there. I think that Axie might actually survive for another turn. And Not Complain realizes it, so he actually throws down the Nemo Shield instead of going with the Revenge Sword. And yeah, not the draw you want to see. That's GG's.
Oh, wow. And yeah, Not Complain takes game number 2. There's no way Guide can win from this, and he knows it too.
Yeah, no, he definitely realizes it at this point. So that's pretty tough. Pretty tough. 2-0. Not Complain jumps out. Not Complain was 7, if I'm not mistaken, in the leaderboard.
Hold on,
if you don't know off the top of your head, no worries. But I think he was 7.
Yeah,
I seem to remember. Yeah, 7. And Guide, where was Guide? Guide was 4. So interesting, just the way the bracket played out, that 4 and 7 are the ones that made it through to the finals, and now 7 is Not Complain. That's rank 7 going into the tournament. Is up 2-0 here. So one last chance here for Guide. Do you think he's going to be able to do it?
Oh, I mean, Guide has pulled out some miracles in the past, so let's not count him out just yet. And he still has his Pulse team. Let's not forget about that. Because now Not Complain only has his Sandal team, if I'm not mistaken. That's the only one left. No, he just won with the Sandal team. So he only has his Perch team left. So Perch against Poison is favored. Perch against Perch is a toss-up. Perch against Healing Pulse. Now, I think Healing Pulse has advantage there. But it is a last stand mech, so kinda difficult.
Yeah, the last stand mech might make a big difference. I just saw in the chat that Ijumak and OGK are twins, so I instantly spun my hat backwards, took my glasses off, and was like, "What's up? You still think that?" But yo, chat's having some fun. That makes me happy. I don't know if this Rage Perch team is going to be able to keep up. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see for sure. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And Rage Perch. Oh no! It's not raging, and not to mention, it's already asleep and chunked.
Oh my god! What did we walk into? It's like the place is on fire. Not Complain's mid is already on the ropes.
Yeah, absolutely. He's struggling. If that last stand gets procced here, that's going to be very quickly GG. And there's not really much way for him to heal it back up. That energy burst right there was probably like his best healing opportunity. Oh my goodness, there it goes. Last
Well,
stand proc. This is over.
there it
GG's. Might as
is.
well surrender it right now. Surrender it right now. We're going to game 4, ladies and gents. Love to see
All
it.
right, I'm trying to see how it is from Not Complain's side. That he cannot use his tiny fan. There is no perch in hand. He only has goldfishes and orandas to attack. Like I don't see how Not Complain can come back, but he is not surrendering. He is playing this out like a warrior. Nope, never mind. I take it back. He just surrendered.
That was perfect. Right on cue. Right on cue. I almost started choking. I had to stop laughing because if I would have kept laughing, I would have went into choking. But honestly, dude, right on cue. You're like, he's a warrior. He's gonna play it out, and then nah. See you later. I'm out. I'm out. That was great. I love it,
Well,
dude.
thank you for embarrassing me. I'm not reading chat. I'm not seeing that. No, I'm blocking it out. No, I'm not reading.
Guars,
Okay, good.
Guars is absolutely killing it. If anybody comes at Guars, you're coming at me too, and I'll jump through the screen and I will fight you. I swear. But I'll be nice about it. Afterwards, I'll be like, it's okay. Don't worry, we'll be fine. But don't mess with Guars. All right? Guars is a G.
It's all good. It's all in good fun. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for indulging. All right, Guide winning with his Healing Pulse team. So not complain. Still is still forced to use his perch Tiny Fan. Guide still has his poison and his own perch. So yeah, Guide has an advantage here because he knows what Not Complain is going to play. Like there's no adjustments that can be made on his perch team. But what do you think, OGK? What team is Guide going to use next?
Oh, looks like he's gonna be busting out that poison comp. Yeah, the Discord seems to have cleared up a little bit, so
Mhm.
the feed is a little bit quicker on the Discord. It looks like he's going with the poison comp into that rage team. We might have, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I changed my mind. But you can see there's that perch team with the tiny fan taking on the poison comp. I think this is a really good matchup actually for poison.
Mhm.
I think Poison will be able to heal and scale well enough, basically, to counter the perches. Even if a perch does get fired off, we got to remember it's not going to be raging, so it won't do as much damage. So you're going to want to try to find that one-hit knockout. However, on the flip side, there's going to be heals coming off of green thorns and things like that. So I'm going to be able to battle back regardless, even if he does get hit with a perch. So great spot to be.
Is that correct? Am I seeing 7 healing silence whisper stacks on the mid mech? Because how did that happen? He only has 1 silence whisper on his team, but there's 7 stacks of it. Oh, there you go. It's only 5 now. So it might be a graphical glitch on the replay system, but let's. That's a definitely an interesting take. Lots of poison not landing on the mid.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably just a little visual thing. The buffs and the debuffs have been a visual thing for a little while, so it's probably just a visual thing. Because yeah, played a card and actually went down in the
Yeah.
number of heals there. Oh, I see why. So
Mhm.
he just got hit with a silence whisperer from the other team, and it added to the stacks.
Is-
So like
Oh
it
my
got
god.
like yeah, so Silence Whisperer came off that reptile with Paralyzing Glare in the back line.
Mhm.
And when that Silence Whisperer was used from the reptile into the mech,
Ah,
it added
very good.
3
Okay.
Silence Whisperer stacks on the visual.
Mhm.
So, that's it's pretty funny. I mean, it's something that we would love to have fixed, but I'm sure there's also a list of priorities that the team has
That is
that
true.
they've been trying to patch. So, who knows? Hopefully we do get that visual stuff fixed. I would imagine that Hale and Jat are probably trying to
Mhm.
tell the team that this is something that we want fixed sooner rather than later.
True, true.
So yeah, should be
I
good.
mean,
I imagine we'll get it.
yeah, it's off season right now. I'm sure it'll get sorted out by season 8. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, that midliner mech is still a very, very healthy Metatate guide. Wants that midliner gone before the next turn because on the next turn, Not Complain will have his tiny fan active, and that is not good news for Guide. It's down to half HP, still has a strawberry to use on it, and with that, he has to end his turn. No more energy.
Yeah, and then there we go, ladies and gents. Flips turn back, and I think this maybe what this might be the last opportunity, really. Because the last stand might get 1 second. I guess maybe one more turn after this one. You can see there's so many Axies asleep. Gonna go with the clear first. Still needs to try to wake up that mech. Maybe you just want to retain and leave it for next turn because you do have the perch on your
Mm-hmm.
mech, which is going to be really important. Obviously, you want the perch on the turn
Mm-hmm.
that your last stand, so you could take advantage of the bonus damage. So we'll probably see that perch get retained on the mech.
Oh,
Just
he
kidding. I
uses
don't
it
know what I'm
already?
talking about. There's the perch right there. So
Wow.
yeah, that's not what I expected to see.
I was not expecting that either. He wants to finish off the game with a tiny fan, but Guide uses that silence whisper to put it to sleep one more turn. He's not gonna be able to use his tiny fan on the next turn. But how many poison stacks does it have? I really can. Oh, never mind. One, it's going to activate its last hand, and it cannot use its tiny fan. Is this another win for Guide?
Oh, it might be. It might be. And that would be really fitting because at this point in the tournament, the competition is so high that I would love to see a one-game winner take all, but we're not there just yet. These players still trying to find a way to battle out of this this game 4 here, of course. If Not Complain wins, Not Complain will be moving on. There's the tiny fan.
Oh,
And
he
there it
got
is.
it!
Look at the emotion. Look at the emotion
Yo!
from Not Complain. Dude, this man is hyped up. Look at this. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh,
I
look at
love that
that.
we
He
got the player face cams.
Wow. And there you go, guys. That's what it looks like to enter the grand finals with a one-win advantage. Congratulations, Not Complain. Really well played.
So amazing. And we take a look here at the bracket to see how we got here. You can see the bracket getting updated in real time. Not Complain books his ticket to the finals. Congratulations to you. Now, Guide is going to be dropped down to the lower bracket, and we'll try to fight back up to the top. But of course, just want to mention again, this the final, like our grand final today, it's going to be our first time doing a different format. Basically, if Not Complain wins in game 1, it's going to be over right there. Not Complain will basically deny whoever comes out of the loser bracket by winning that first game. But if whoever comes out of the losers bracket wins in that first game against Not Complain, that basically gives them the opportunity to play another game. And of course, if they win again, then they will become the champion. Whereas if Not Complain gets the W, Not Complain will win. So Not Complain realistically now has 2 chances in this
Mhm.
final series to claim the championship.
Yeah, and what an advantage to have in a tournament this big, dude. I mean, everyone wanted to fight for that advantage, and it was Not Complain who came out on top.
Absolutely. And now we're going to hop into a giveaway. Just bear with me
Ooh,
1 second.
giveaway.
Unless, of course, Wars, you have the questions in front of you. I do not have them in
Mhm.
front of me right now. So that's
All
a my
right,
bad.
it's all good.
But
All
I'm
good.
trying to get them open.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we do have some questions for chat, and the winners will get a summer Axie. And dude, collectible leaderboard. You just need a collectible Axie, and it'll be qualified. So, summer Axie will give you the chance to be part of the collectible leaderboards right away.
Yeah, that's really exciting. That's really
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
exciting.
All right. So the first user in Twitch chat to answer the question will win the summer Axie. So here you go, guys. To make it fair so that everyone will have a chance to win, I will put it in chat. This is not sponsored by me, Forever Winter. I am not sponsoring Summer Axies. All right, guys. I will post the question in chat so that everyone has an equal chance. So make sure to look at chat, get your fingers ready to type. Here is the question. All right, we're waiting for the correct answer. Anyone answer? There you go. We got our winner. The first person to answer correctly is Denzel Custodio. Congratulations, Mr. Sir. You just won a summer Axie.
That's awesome. I love that we're able to give away some collectibles here on stream. Do we have another one to do right now? Are we doing two back to back, or are we just doing one for now?
Let's wait for the production. Are we doing another one? Guys, do you want another giveaway? Do you guys want another giveaway? Let me know in chat. Do you guys want another one? All right. Type one if you want another giveaway. Yeah, type one in chat if you want one. We're seeing a lot of yes. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of yes. Yes, ooh, even a please. Very, very polite. There you go. Well, now we're seeing the ones in chat. There you go. All right, production team. The people have spoken. Do we get to give away another Axie? All right. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but we have a few more to give away. All right. Guys. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Question number two. Question number two. It will be posted in chat. All right. To give everyone an equal chance, I will post it in chat. First person to answer correctly will win. And here we go. All right, we got answers. The first person to answer correctly is Pockle Crew. Congratulations. The correct answer is 60 members. Congratulations, Pockle Crew. All right, OGK. I think we have two more. You want to do the honors for question number two? Question number three?
I would love to. I would love to. What was the last question that you asked? I wasn't
Uh,
able to see. I was typing at the same time.
it's all good. It's all good. The last question I asked was how many a single guild can host a maximum of how many members? So let me just tag you. And here's question number
The
three.
Guild Vault one, right? So the next one was who was the
Uh, the,
winner?
the winner for question number two is Poco Crew. The correct answer, 60 members. All right, so I tagged you for question number three, and here is the answer to that question. So yeah, feel free to start anytime.
Okay, interesting. I'm just trying to match that onto the sheet because now I have my run a show open, which is great. So yeah, I can see the question there. I'm gonna go ahead and read this one a little bit different than Guar's. So in the
All right.
guild hierarchy, what is the name of the next highest position to the guild leader? So this is in guild hierarchy. I'm gonna assume, since it doesn't say that they're talking about classic question mark, but like I said, doesn't say on the sheet, but I'm gonna guess guild
Oh,
hierarchy. What is
oh,
the
hold
name
up.
of the next highest position besides the guild leader?
I think I saw the correct answer there. Hold up, hold up.
I think so too. And Forever Winter, I apologize to tell you, it is not the vice president. I wish it was though. That would be pretty funny. That would make me happy. Um, and I guess the other question I have, like, I see what the one word, but do
Mhm.
they have to write guild first, or is it okay if they just do the
It
second word?
it's your call. It's your call.
All right, all right. I'd say I will accept an answer of commander. So the first answer that I see that wrote commander is from Tata Kong. Is that what you see as well? Kaung? I probably didn't pronounce that right, but that's who I see.
Yeah. It's a UG. It's kind of hard to pronounce, but yeah, I think it's Tatakauji. Like it's a Japanese word, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool,
or maybe
awesome.
I'm
So I
not.
just replied
Mhm.
replied to that post with a winner chicken dinner.
Mhm.
Congratulations for that answer of commander. The second highest position is the commander. I got the next question here. You want me to keep going, or do you want to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fire it
Keep
off?
going, keep going, keep going.
Hell yeah. All right. I hope you are ready, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to switch it up on you. And instead of
Mhm.
reading it, I am going to put it into the chat this time.
All right.
So here we go. Let me get a question mark on there. There it is. The question is now in chat. And I guess I can read it to you as well. How many Axies can each player share with fellow guild members through the guild vault?
Ooh, wow, that was fast.
That was fast. That was real good. I got highest on my screen. Highest 016.
Congratulations. All right. We got four winners. We got four winners. And yeah, I think that those are all of the axes that we can give away for now. But do you guys want more action? Because that's what we have in store. We're cooking up more action for you guys. Next game is between Guide and Enrico. Oh my gosh, dude. Top one versus top four. These two, Guide just lost the upper bracket finals, and now Enrico fought his way up from the lower bracket. And these two people are hungry for the win. And who do you think is gonna win, dude? I'm super excited.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Guides put on a good showing today. I think that matchup against Enrico was super impressive. I think that he's the type of player that's not going to beat himself up too much over that last matchup with Not Complain.
Mhm.
So I like Guide's chances to battle back and
Mhm.
get back up into the upper bracket. What are you thinking?
Mhm. I mean, this Enrico versus Guide was actually the first match that we showed on stream. So this is Enrico's time for revenge. This is his chance to redeem himself. So he really wants that win. But Guide is also in an equally s- stressful, pressured spot because he also wants to win. He wants to get back to the grand finals. So man, dude, I cannot pick between these two players. They're both really good. They're both really talented, and I just have to let the cards decide, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like the players are into the first game here. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
we got Enrico on the left, we got Guide on the right. Guide came in with
Mm-hmm.
Healing Pulse first game. Enrico comes in with that Bleed
Bleed
Paralyzing
poison?
Glare comp with the
Yeah.
Gloomy Dice. So
Yeah, yeah, beat
we'll
poison.
see. I think just based on comp, I gave advantage to Guide.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Healing Pulse was the strongest build for a reason. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see if it's going to be able to take the victory here, or if Enrico can bleed that Healing Pulse Axie and force it to kind of bleed out.
Oh my gosh.
But we'll
Enrico
see.
has that garish worm in hand, and Guide has his cucumber in hand. If Enrico uses that garish, a Guide is gonna have a lot of healing to make up for because when he loses that cucumber, one of his key cards, he's gonna be in a very difficult position. So Enrico has a choice here. Will he go for the bleed? He does. He doesn't use the garish worm. He doesn't know what we know. So that gives Guide a chance to ramp up, summon a mushroom, and use that cucumber to delete one of Enrico's axes.
And he does have the shiitake in hand, but he decides to go with Silence Whisperer first. He actually decides to sleep the Paralyzing Glare, follows it up with
Ooh.
Biden's into Nemo, plays his Nemo chain. Does he have a third? No, he only has two in deck. Okay, so gets all those out. Good turn there for Guide. Ends up retaining the shiitake and the cucumber for next turn. So I don't know
Mhm.
if Enrico realizes, but at this point he is in a big danger.
Yeah, he's definitely at match point already. He probably doesn't know that one garish worm may just give him the edge he needs to slow down Guide's team and get a win, but will he use it? Like he doesn't have a choice here. His only two available cards are Garish Worm and that Arco, so he goes for a Cottontail first. All right, he goes and puts a grievous wound on the mid, and then uses a bleed. So now guide is in a difficult position, and yeah,
I think he can make it through these grievous wounds, and still be able to do enough damage to basically end Enrico's team, or if he doesn't finish the team off, it'll be pretty close. He will take a couple. Oh, just kidding. Biden's it. Interesting that he decided to Biden's it away. I guess he's trying to play it safe. Probably could have rushed a bunch of damage on this turn, but instead wanted to keep his healing pulse actually clean.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, there it
Oh
is. There's
my
the
gosh.
cotton. So he has enough energy. There it is. Anyways.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Enrico's
Enrico's
just laughing.
mid
He's just
just
laughing.
yeah, he knows, he knows, he knows.
Yeah.
He should have played
That
the
reaction
garage.
is probably the best
I,
reaction I think I've seen on a stream.
yeah,
That's great.
I think he knows too. Like he should have garaged. I think he knows. I think he knows. Oh man. And now I don't know if he can come back from this. He does have Arcos. He does have a lot of AoE, but what do you do? Even if you Arco, you don't have your source of Grievous anymore. So
Yeah.
Enrico, he he's contemplating his next move. Let's see what happens. He uses the the the, the bleed bite and he uses the Arco, so all of the shields are there, but no grievous wounds. Only that trunk has a grievous. No, never mind. He has grievous wounds on the two supports as well.
Yeah, so there's a way to put it down, but I think at this point it's just too late. There's some strawberry damage coming out. Chunks that reptile down to half. One strawberry left, not enough to finish it off. 109, and I think Enrico's realizing here there's not much he's gonna be able to do. Is he gonna try to battle it out?
I mean, it's 6-on-2. I don't know. Well, he uses it now.
He fires
Unfortunately,
the
it
Garrett.
doesn't matter anymore. He's going for the iguana on the healing pulse Axie again. Copies a Neo, but I don't know what that's gonna do.
No, there's not much. Not much. He's trying to just seems like he's trying to just avoid surrender. Trying to do the best he can, but realistically, there's just no options left, right?
No,
Out come the strawberries, 16 HP. Now will he lay it down or will he continue to fight? No, now he lays it down.
go for it. I'm not
Guide
calling
takes it.
anyone
Game
warriors
one.
anymore, bro. I'm not calling anyone warriors anymore.
No worries, dude. It's the caster curse. This is something that Sweet and I talked about on here a lot. Basically, anytime that we would ever comment on who we thought would win or who has an advantage or whatever, and this has gone on for like 2 years, so it's not like it's just a one-off. But anytime we would say that, that person would instantly lose right away. So we just stopped making the predictions because we realized caster curse is a real thing, and so it's hilarious though, because you don't realize that that's an actual thing until you start saying it on stream, and then the situation that you just ran into earlier happens, and now you're like, oh my god, like why is it whenever I say something this happens? But hey, you get used to it, bro. You get used to it.
I got my first taste of Caster Curse live on the big stage. So thank you, Axie, for giving me this experience.
Yeah, exactly. Not like there's like 300 people watching or anything, dude. No
Man,
worries.
don't
It's
worry
all
about
good.
it.
You're totally fine. Yeah, honestly though, don't beat yourself up, dude. You're killing it. Like you're doing a fantastic job today.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
really appreciate all the effort that you're putting in. I appreciate you giving me a little kick in the butt too. Telling me I needed my coffee, because I did need my coffee, and it was very accurate to say. So I appreciate you keeping me honest.
You're welcome.
And dude, I'm excited here. What are we gonna see in this next matchup?
Oh man, well, obviously both of the healing pulse teams are gone. So wait, is it gone? Wait, it didn't. No,
Yeah,
Enrico.
yeah, it's gone.
Enrico won, if I'm not mistaken, with his healing pulse.
Oh
right?
wait, no, you're right. You're right. Enrico, yeah. So Enrico still has access to his.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Enrico can come back healing pulse. Yeah,
Hmm.
my bad.
So the guy's only team left is his perch, and this actually looks really, really familiar. This is exactly how the first game on the stream went on. Wait, are we just
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
a
we're good.
repeat of what happened on round two?
Eh? You must be looking at the Twitch right now. In the
Am I?
Discord, check the Discord.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so
we got the
guy
brackets
wins
pulled up
first
here,
game.
and yeah. So brackets are pulled up here, and now
Okay.
it's just a question of what are we coming back with in the next game, right? So,
Yes, yes, yes.
what is Guide gonna pull out? Actually, I think the most interesting part of that last game was that Enrico didn't go healing pulse game one.
Hmm.
Tried to counter it with the bleed, so actually
Yeah.
tried to counter healing pulse, which going back to an event a few weeks ago, like the bleed team was the best way to beat it, and then the only other team
Hmm.
that actually even had a potential of winning wa- was Feather Descent. So
True.
he made the right call there to try to beat Healing Pulse without having to
Hmm.
use his own Healing Pulse. If you're
Hmm.
thinking of rock paper scissors, it's a smart play. It just didn't work
It
out
is.
for him,
It is.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what
Yeah.
happens here in game number 2.
Yeah. Guy just got really good draws, and yeah, Enrico. He had the garage where he had the option of removing the cucumber. Unfortunately, he just didn't see. He had other cards to play, and he didn't. I mean,
Yeah,
he had no way of knowing, right? He doesn't know what we know. He doesn't see what Guy's hand is. So
yeah.
unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I think game number two is on the way. Guide using his poison team, and Enrico still going for the bleed.
Yeah, so um it's gonna be interesting because when we saw the guide play this team earlier, I think he played Rosa 3 times, and all 3 times it hit multiple targets. So I think that's gonna be a key, because if this match, like if this match was played out, I'd say 10 times, at least 6, I would say, go to Enrico's version of the team, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Now
Hmm.
that regenerator does help. That regenerator on guide side is going to make a big difference. It's going to
Hmm.
cleanse a lot of these debuffs and statuses that Enrico's going to throw.
Hmm.
But I still think it's advantage Enrico here. I think his team has a little bit more power than the poison team. But yeah, we'll
But yeah,
see.
those
Sleep
those
is taking effect
rosas.
early and causing
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah, the rosas hitting two different axes. Again, this is exactly what happened in the first game. If Guide gets another double Rosa, Enrico is just gonna have a very difficult time to come back.
Absolutely. Yeah. You got that right. It's going to be extremely hard to come back. Just want to mention really quickly as well, when it comes to the prizes, the team basically, which is Slim in the chat, Slim Shady, if I'm not mistaken. But Slim is collecting Ronin addresses, and then he's going to process and send those summer Axies to the winners. So you should get your prizes within a week or so, just to let everybody know.
Mhm.
Apologies. But yeah, a week or two for the summer Axies. As Enrico gets back into his turn, you can look at the concentration on his face. This dude must be like 3 inches from his computer screen. That's totally fine because I'm not playing, and I am
Mhm.
probably just as close to my computer screen. I'm on the edge of my seat because there's so much on the line for these tournaments. Like the prizes
True,
are
true.
large. So it's
Ooh.
like there's so much, and you can see it on their faces, right? Like both of them, even though Guide's up in this match, you can see it on his face as well.
Mhm.
Both players feeling the pressure. Enrico trying to battle around these sleeps, man. Not able to do it on that
Ah.
last turn, but oh,
All
jeez.
three of Enrico's axes are asleep. Oh no, disaster for Enrico right now, dude.
I literally just threw my pen. That was crazy. It literally jumped around the one that was already sleeping, hit the 2 that were awake, and just like, oh my goodness, like
Oh
Guide,
my gosh.
so lucky today. I don't know if he always has this kind of luck, but that's crazy. He prayed to
I
RNG
mean,
host today.
I mean, if you have this kind of luck, you're definitely gonna hit top 8, dude. That's all I can say.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about getting lucky and running hot. Like, holy. Running hot basically is like you're got everything going in your way. Like you're drawing well. Like those RNG plays, those coin flip situations where you need the rows that hit the right axis. Like everything is going right for guide, and that's why I said running hot. Get lucky, run
Mhm,
hot. It's a phrase that some friends of mine use. It started from
mhm.
Pokemon trading card game is what they would use it for. Get lucky, run hot is just a phrase that you can use in TCGs. And it applies here because Guide is absolutely getting lucky and running hot. Here's his
Oh,
opportunity to end the
wow.
match. Will he be able to do it?
It's there's still going to be one more turn, but Enrico, hold up. Can Enrico come back from this?
He
Like,
has a chance. He does have a chance. He doesn't like his
guy
odds right
has,
now,
yeah, guy has a
but yeah, he does
cottontail,
have a
but there's
chance.
nothing else to play. All right, who's surviving? Who's surviving? He has one more chance, and it's a
Oh, shit.
flop.
And he draws 3
No,
confused. Heal
unfortunate.
yourself. Here we
That's
go. Good draw crap on the other side, too. There it
but
is. He
it
got the
doesn't
Silence
matter.
Whisper.
Guide wins the game 2-0. Enrico is down on the ropes. He has to win. He only he still has all 3 of his axes. Meanwhile, Guide only has his perch team. And based on the performance from their last match, it's wait, hold up. I'm getting a message. It's only a best of 3 because this is lower bracket. Hold up, Enrico
Yes,
just got
sir.
eliminated. Enrico just got eliminated. Guide is moving back into the grand finals.
There you have it, ladies and gents. And you saw Enrico disconnect right as production was sending the message in that this is only a best of 3. And so I was realizing right as you were saying it as well. Oh, feels for Enrico for sure. Such an amazing season, obviously, to come out in final era at the top of the leaderboard. That's amazing. But also, oh, this is tough. This is tough. But YGG, 4 players in the top 8, and all of them got eliminated.
Wow.
That's crazy. I can't believe it, to be honest. But wow. Yeah,
That's
that's amazing.
I mean
Crazy
they
to
got
see. Crazy to see.
eliminated. But dude, I mean top 3 is still pretty respectable, all things considered. So good job to the YGG members. Congratulations for making it to the tournament. But dang, dude, Guide versus Not Complain, round 2. Are you ready for this, dude?
Yeah, I'm so ready for this. We have more Axies to give away. Some summer Axies to put into the hands of our amazing community.
Ooh.
Love
You
that.
guys want
That
more?
that makes me extremely happy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All right, you want to do the first one?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. No worries.
All right.
I believe we're on the who was the winner question, right?
Yes.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. This first question, I don't know, not actually the first question, but first question of this set of giveaways. Who was the winner of the grand tournament number 3? Who won it? This is
Phase
the
three.
most
Phase
recent
three.
grand tournament. Of course, it is phase 3. Who
Mm-hmm.
was the winner?
All
Nope,
right. No,
nope.
not this tournament, guys. It's not this tournament. Oh,
Bam,
hold up. I see
Zyler.
it. I see the answer. Zyler,
Zyler. Yeah.
congratulations. You just won a summer Axie, dude. Good job.
Yeah, congratulations, Zyler. Zyler's here week over week and was probably here live in the chat for this tournament. And it just paid off. You just won a summer Axie because of that knowledge. So congratulations to you. Mars, would you like to do the next one or you want me to just keep going?
Of course I do. All right, we'll alternate this time. We'll alternate. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, question in chat. First answer correctly wins a summer Axie. So, hope you guys are ready. Here is the question in chat. All right, let's wait. Oh, people are Googling it, I think. Who was the winner of the Go the Galore? Oh, never mind. Wow, that was fast. Silver Toes, congratulations. That is the correct answer. The winner is MTZ. All right, OGK, you want to do question number 3 for this set?
Absolutely, absolutely. Just having some jokes with the team, having a lot of fun on the backside of things. The
So-
next
oh
question
boy.
here. Did that sound really bad? That might have
Uh,
sounded bad, eh?
oh my god.
All right.
Definitely not something you
Well,
want to say on stream, that's for sure.
don't worry about what I'm doing in the back. Because I actually have pants on today. You can't see it, but I swear I do. Um, the next question here for a summer Axie. What is the name of the very first Mystic Axie that hit level 60? First Mystic Axie hit level 60. What's its name?
Ooh, dang, I don't know this. Does anyone in chat know? Because this is new to me.
Oh, that was a close answer. That was really close answer, but that wasn't it. There it is.
No.
I see
Oh,
it.
hold up. I see it.
Bren,
Oh, wait. Correct spelling has to be correct spelling. Oh, never mind. It's from the same person. You see it too?
you see it? Bren Canberra.
Oh, oh. Hold up. Let me scroll back a little bit. Yep,
No
I see it.
worries.
I see it. I see it.
Bren,
Bren Campbell. Yeah. It's
let's go,
same for me.
Bren. Congratulations. Willow was the correct answer. Willow was the first Mystic Axie to make it to level 60. I did see one of the other level 60s names get dropped, but I don't think that
Mhm.
was the Mystic one.
Yeah. Muse 6 is a regular Axie. It doesn't have any mystic parts, so it's not the answer that we were looking for. All right, question number 4. Uh, question number 4 is. Ooh, this is very close to my heart. I have been enjoying this a lot. So hope you guys are ready. Question number 4 in chat for a summer Axie. Not a Mystic Axie. Unfortunately, we do not have a budget to give away a Mystic Axie in chat for now. But guys, here you go. The question for a summer Axie is.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
All right. Does anyone know? Anyone know? Nope. Those are not correct. Oh, we got an answer. We got the correct answer. Correct answer is 10K. First to answer correctly is Farouk. Congratulations, Mr. Sir. You just won a summer Axie.
On my screen, it was me. I was first on my screen. I
Well,
will explain that. I'll explain that really quick, just for anybody that has that feeling right now. Your
mm-hmm,
messages, your own messages come through faster on your own screen.
mm-hmm,
So that's why Guars and I always like confirm which name that we see on our screens, just to make
mm-hmm.
sure that we select the correct winner. So if your name came through on your screen and your name was not announced, that's the reason why. But either way, we are very happy that we were just able to give away some more summer Axies. Thank you to Axie Infinity for giving us the Axies to do that. We definitely appreciate you. Farouk, congrats, as well as all the other winners. Bren, Silvertoes, congrats. And now we take a look here one more time at the Axie pools.
Wait. I'm getting a tag from. Hold on, let me just confirm one more time. Because to me, that was the first one that I saw. Let's just scroll back a little bit. Oh wow, there's a lot of
Are we
answers here.
having some disputes?
Uh, I think I just confirmed it is the first one that is correct, but that has to wait because the games are starting back up, ladies and gentlemen. Grand finals. Not complain. Guide for all the marbles. The first, I mean the top of the top, the best of the best, the winner of the Elite 8 is now underway. Not complain has an advantage. And he only has to win once. Guide has to win twice to win the series. So, man, all eyes are on these two right now.
Yeah, crazy. This is what it's going to come down to for the season. And actually, I really like that it does come down to this for the season. As much as the format for today was a lot of fun and well thought out based on Healing Pulse, I think that this season should be decided by Healing Pulse. So let's see who has the better version of it, and let's settle this right now. It's definitely an advantage to have that 1-0 lead going into this. Probably don't feel as much pressure because if you do mess up and lose, you'll have another opportunity. Look at Not Complain's face right now. Not Complain's face is not showing good. He's not like he's showing that like Guide is winning this matchup. It looks pretty even on the field, but just based on the emotions of the two players, it looks like Guide has the advantage. Yeah. I don't know, that's my thoughts though. Not Complain does not look happy.
I mean, if I was in the grand finals, I will not look happy until I win. That's for sure.
I would be stressed,
So
yeah.
much pressure, dude. So much pressure right now. It is a Healing Pulse versus Healing Pulse matchup, and right now it's very even. But I think first turn has advantage in the mirror, if I'm not mistaken. I don't play Healing Pulse, so can anyone chat confirm? Does first turn have advantage? Because the first person to play a cucumber or a strawberry is more likely to win, right? Guy
Yeah, and
does plot armor. I
Chat
mean,
just
guy did go
trolling.
to
Chat
lower
just trolling.
bracket.
Like Astrophy's comment too, but he will not complain. Bro, I had to go on mute when you wrote that. I was literally about to like burst out and start choking again. Anyways, here we go with Guide. And there we go. Down goes the back line. So he pink cheeked into cucumber. Now he's strawberries. One energy. He's got a second cucumber. It's over. It survived. It's
Wow,
alive.
10 HP. 10 HP, but
Okay, so
it's
there's a
asleep. He
chance.
does have a cottontail to wake up, but what does he do after?
Yeah.
W-
Yeah. I think it's
Uh,
pretty much over, but the fact that that plant
okay.
survived is really the only possibility.
All right, all
Uh,
right.
bu- 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 bu-
Strawberries used.
Okay, he's back up to 362, so he did decent. Decent job to heal his plant back up. So now we'll see what Guide can do. So Guide goes Silence Whisperer here. He sleeps it. Strawberries. Dead
Oh,
plant. Guide is
it's
going to be able to do it.
gone.
Guide has
Guide.
gotten past the advantage. That's
Wow,
huge. But now,
it's now an
does he lose
even
access
game.
to his healing pulse for the next game now?
Yeah. Okay, is not complaining going to surrender? Oh, he just ended turn.
That's crazy because now Guide's gonna lose his healing pulse, right?
Yes.
So now Guide's gonna have to win with his rage team, and he's gonna have to win with his rage team. What's his last team? Poison, right?
Perch and poison. Yes, perch and poison.
Yeah, I keep calling it rage perch because it's just in my head that if you play perch, you're raging.
Yeah,
But
it's
he
half
doesn't play
correct.
the
It's half
rage.
correct. It's all good.
Yeah,
Half correct.
we are a little bit there.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
Guide takes game one. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Both players need to win twice. No, hold up. No. Not complain. Still, it's an even 1-1, right?
So
Not complain.
no,
Still
it's
only
not.
needs to win one. It's still
Yeah,
okay.
so basically that advantage for Not Complain is still pretty big, to be honest.
It's still an
So it's
effect.
almost like it's almost like he got a 2-game-to-0 advantage. As we're getting ruling from the production team, basically, like, what we're being told is that if Not Complain wins 1 game, he wins the entire series. But Guide still has to win 2 more. So basically, Guide has to win 3 games, whereas Not Complain only has to win 1. And Guide has to win with Rage, Poison, and Healing Pulse. And all 3 of those teams have to play into Healing Pulse.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Maybe I'm still not understanding. I don't know. We might have to call in a rules analyst here to explain this.
All right. Sorry about this, guys, because this is a completely new format which I haven't heard of before. So we're yeah, we're trying to understand it as well as it comes in. All right. I think we have someone to explain.
Yes, welcome, Hale. Please help us.
Hi everyone. So I'll go through this quickly because we have the match going on right now. So I'll clarify that Not Complaint has a twice to beat advantage, so it is still a best of 5. So if Gade manages to pull a 3 and X, they will go into a rematch. But if Not Complaint takes the 3 and X, then it's all over.
Oh, that's what it means. So basically, if Guide wins 3-0, they have to do another set. Is that correct? Hale, please
I'm still
respond.
confused.
Yeah, that's correct. So if Gade manages to take the 3
Okay.
and X, if he wins this series, then they will do another set.
There you go. That clears it up so much. Thank you, Hale. All right, now Guide still he's using his Rage Perch team into a Sandal, and I think a Rage Perch is favored because there is no Last Stand mech in the side of Not Complain. So Not Complain has to go through that frontliner with a Last Stand. So here we go, Guide with the Perch. All 3 are still alive. The 4 missing Rage from the frontliner, letting Not Complain have a turn again. But this is looking really, really bad.
Yeah, definitely not looking good at this point in the match, especially with the Last Stand being in the front. I don't know if there's any rocket stamps to basically get the Sandal to hit into the mid or to the back line. So regardless of what you do, you're going to be stuck on the Last Stand Axie in the front. So yeah, it's a really tough spot for Not Complain to be, and it looks like it's going to go GG's for Gade. Did Gade change up his Perch team? Because I thought his Perch team was different than this. Like, didn't he have a different setup for the Perch, or am I mistaken?
Hold up, let me just double check.
Yeah, because I feel like he had different different body
yeah.
types. He wasn't playing the
It's
Rage version.
Yeah, it's the same. He has a mech on front and 2 beasts. Yeah, it's the same lineup.
Okay, so maybe it was Not Complain's version of Rage that I'm thinking of, because who has the mech with the tiny fan?
Yes, that is Not Complain's version. It's not a Rage, it's a Tiny
Okay,
Fan
okay.
scene that you're thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, so Guide takes the win there. So I guess that means Guide wins this best of 5. So now we start a new best of 5, I think.
No, I think Guide still has to win one more set. The 2 games is only for the lower bracket. So there is going to be a game 3 if I'm not mistaken. Production team, can you guys please confirm?
Oh yeah, he needs one more. So he has to win again.
So if he wins
Oh,
this
yeah.
game, it will reset 0-0-0, and whoever wins that set will be crowned as a champion.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Definitely interesting. So now what's Guide's last comp? He's got the Poison team left, right?
Yes.
So it's gonna have to
Poison
play
team left.
Poison. That Rage team worked out extremely well, though.
Sorry, Crover.
Just melted.
I mean, we also got confused, dude. So basically, what happens is that if Guide wins this set, there will be a new set because Not Complain
correct.
has a twice to beat advantage.
Yeah, that's correct. I think the easiest way to explain this for everyone is that it is a double elimination bracket. So essentially, Not Complaint needs to be eliminated twice. So That's why he has the twice to beat advantage. So Gade is now 2-0 on top of Not Complaint. So if he wins this next match, they'll restart a brand new set, and that's all. That's it. But if Not Complaint can pull off the reverse sweep, then it's all over.
There you go. Thank you for clarifying, Hale. And also, I got caught talking with some food in my mouth. Sorry about that. I'm getting hungry. We've been on stream for 3 hours. Did you guys notice that? Did you guys know that we have been on this stream for 3 hours? Because honestly, well, 2.5, close enough to three, I guess. 2.5 hours, and it just flew by because, dude, I'm just having so much fun watching these games, casting this stream with you, dude. It's everything I could have hoped for as a streamer, dude.
Oh yeah, I love to hear that. Love to hear that. Makes me feel a little bit extra guilty about not coming with my coffee to the beginning of the stream, but hopefully we have made up for it now, and things are rolling. They feel a little bit more smooth. I can feel the chemistry building here as we're able to flip it back and forth a little bit better than we could in the beginning. In the beginning, I was not ready to play. However, the coffee has helped, and now we are ready to go. So I think we understand this format now. So basically, it's like 2 best of 5s, essentially. Unless, of course, Not Complain is able to win, then it's only 1 best of 5.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. And the players
We
are
made it.
setting
We got
up.
there in the end. So hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully chat is with us. We apologize for that explanation. But there we go.
Yeah.
Too hard
and,
on. Too funny. Too funny. Too hard on the Michael Jordan, I think, is what that comment in chat is trying to tell me.
Okay. All right. I don't know
Anyways.
how that works out, but okay. 2-0 right now. If Guide wins this set, he will have a chance to win. But yeah, Not Complain still has a chance to reverse sweep. Remember, Not Complain knows exactly what Guide is playing. He can't tech to protect against poison, and Guide does not know how to tech against whatever Not Complain is going to bring into the table. They are allowed to change runes and charms. Not Complain has the advantage in this situation. So I'm quite curious to see what Not Complain would bring. Oh, it looks like the game is on screen right now. Not Complain is using his healing pulse team.
Absolutely, I would be if that was if I had that option in the bag, I would definitely be playing Healing Pulse into the poison comp for sure. It's a good matchup as well as just being a very strong comp. So we'll see if Not Complain is able to get the momentum rolling here, because hasn't been able to beat Gade yet. This is, I guess you could say, it's Gade's worst comp in theory, because it's the last one that he's deciding to use. So.
True.
If you can't beat the poison team with the healing pulse team, I don't even think he should get a rematch. But I don't make the rules here, so that's just, it is what it is, you know.
A little
but
harsh.
like you can see the pressure on his face too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. A little
man,
harsh,
get the
but
guy's
I can
Xanax.
see where you're coming from. All right. Oh, this time Guide cannot get a double Rosa because of that trunk that is on the field right now. He uses a Silence Whisper on the Healing Pulse Axie instead. I think that's pretty smart, but he can't follow up with any of his other skills in his hand. Like, all of them are targeted, so he just went with a grass snake on the trunk.
Gotta love it. Gotta love those grass snakes. I almost feel like the game, or karma, or whatever you want to call it, is really setting this up for like one final series right now. I just kind of feel the momentum building. I'm somebody that's like big into like storylines and like building up for big moments, and it kind of just seems like Guide is going to be able to take this first series and force a second series.
Oh, I
And
would
it's
love
going
to
to
see
get
that
even more epic.
happen.
That's the way it seems like it's going. I don't know if it's going to happen yet. It's a little bit early to say, but that's what I feel here when I just look at the screen. I don't know
I
about
just
you.
hope you don't cast or curse this, dude, because I do want to see
Shit, I
another
probably just did. I
game.
probably just did. Oh, dang it. I'm going to go timeout. I'm in timeout. I'm bad.
Oh my gosh, dude. A guy right now is on fire, dude. How is he winning against a healing pulse, dude? This poison team not complain right now cannot overheal. His only source of overheal is on that trunk. All of that strawberry is all right. Never mind. He found a way. He found a way. The glare axie on the back is now down to red HP. All of not complain's axies are now almost full. The strawberry and the cucumber did the job.
Yeah, and he was able to cleanse off all the poison and everything off the that plant as well. So really good turn there for Not Complain. Able to kind of battle back into this match. Now we'll see if Guide is able to kind of reestablish that early advantage that he had. Not Complain did not draw well at the beginning of this game. Seems to have kind of gotten out of that early hole that they were in. Out comes a strawberry from Guide. Uses the gecko as well. Is he going to save those strawberries? Yeah, he just saves the strawberries. He also decided to retain the freezered. Is that a freezered?
It is.
Yeah,
a
it looks like a
freezer.
freezer. Upgraded freezer though.
Yep,
Nice.
yep. It does have a reverse heal. Over at Not Complain side, he has two Bidens in hand. Like, dude, what the heck? He drew both of them. Oh wait, okay. He used Innocent Lamb to get the first one, and he was guaranteed the other Bidens. But I don't think he needs it right now. All of his axes. I mean, the only axis that matters right now is the mid, and it has 8 Silence Whispers. Poison is not going to touch that mid. It looks like it Guide is finally getting a loss, but maybe I cast our curses again, and maybe Guide pulls off a miracle here. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be nice. It'd be nice, but I just don't see how this poison team is going to be able to make it through this this healing team, which makes it extremely difficult to sweep somebody because yeah, just the type matchup is even like if I were to be like optimistic, I would say it's like a 20% win rate for the poison, and that's like I said, even being optimistic. So I don't
I'm
think Gade's gonna be able to do it, but knock on
I'm
wood, maybe he can.
I'm just curious, dude. Has that trunk been there the entire game? Is that the same trunk that was there on round one?
I think so. Yeah, he hasn't been able to get rid of it. There's nothing
Oh
to
my
damage it.
gosh. That trunk is just waiting for a cucumber, and now his twin brother has entered the stage. Now there's two trunks that can get overhealed on, and Not Complain is capitalizing on all of the summons, and there goes Guide's frontliner.
Yeah, down it goes. Then just one last Axie here for Guide. What's he gonna be able to do? Is he gonna be able to do anything at all? Looks like he's going to put sleep onto that midline Axie. Then he goes with the green thorns. Out comes a strawberry. He's got a hand of strawberries, but he doesn't use them. Looks like he's just going to try to save them for later. You're going to try to
Is he going?
sustain this game?
I don't know if that's even an option because the cucumber has come out. The all of the summons amplifying the damage of the healing pulse, and Not Complain finally on the board in the grand finals.
There it is. That's all. Yeah, all it took was healing pulse into poison. But to honestly, on his side though, he did end up with a really tough draw. So even though he had the type advantage, he still did not get lucky in that game. So maybe this is a sign that momentum is turning into his favor. Because now, yeah, it's going to be difficult, right, for Guide to try to get that win with that poison team. The poison team's going to have to try to pull out a victory here. Into Not Complain's either Sandal or his Perch team. So
Yeah,
I don't like Poison's chances on either one of those unless he continues to get really lucky with those Rosas like he has been today.
that's a very good point. The Rosa play can turn the tides here. If the Rosa, if he gets a double Rosa, that's a lot of momentum taken away from Not Complain. So maybe even a lucky Rosa on that Perch Axie when it comes out, he'll have to use an energy. He doesn't. It looks like he doesn't have maybe if not complain puts white sage on the Nemo ears and just keeps retaining it, maybe, but that would slow down his energy gain, his fragment gain to get to five energy on the burst too.
Exactly, yeah, and that you can't afford to slow down your energy gain, with your fragment gain when you're trying to play that version of a comp. So it looks like the players are ready to go in here for game number 4. Of course, guide up 2-1. Here we go. Sandals against Poison. I like Not Complain's chances here. I like Not Complain's
Mhm.
chances. I like the way Sandals plays into Poison, so we'll see how that
Oh,
plays
here we go,
out.
Rosa. Rosa.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Here
one
we
of the
go.
keys to the match here for sure.
All right. There's Rosa, and it's a solo Rosa. Oh boy. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not what you want to see right now. But what's he gonna follow up with? He goes for a grass snake on the back.
Yeah, it gets a little bit of damage into that back line. Now let's see. What's Not Complain gonna do? Is he gonna try to wake up the frontliner? Kind of tough because if he wakes up the frontliner here, that means he won't be able to put a death mark
Mm-hmm.
onto that frontliner to sandal it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like situation where you need to like sleepless and then trump, or you actually spend the 0 cost to wake yourself up.
Oh, he goes for the sleepless
Yeah,
play into
sleepless
the
Trump
trump,
or sleepless Nemo? Sleepless Trump. Yeah, that's
and
the play.
is keeping the square teeth. Now he uses it to wake up and keeps the sandal instead. That's pretty smart. Now over at guide side, has 2 gecko eyes. He can put one more target to sleep, but which one will he go for? He goes and sleeps the backliner. It's like he knows which one has a sandal. That's an amazing prediction over from guide side.
Yeah, that is absolutely because the other sandals hadn't been played. So usually that's the only indicator to try to figure out what's in your opponent's deck is to see what has been played already since we don't have access to our opponent's discard pile. By the way, nudging the team, give us access to our opponent's discard pile. That should be public information. Would add a little skill tier to the game. But
Hmm.
anyways, you guys got lots of stuff to worry about. Don't mind me. Nemo's in hand here for Not Complain. Also has 2 sandals, so he can avoid the sleep and use the sandal from the dawn if he wants to. He ends up gonna use the Nemo from the backline to wake up. Uses the sandal, gets the boosted damage. 13 HP left on that gloomy dice dusk in the front.
All right, so he used that Nemo tail, so it stopped his momentum. It stopped his fragment game, but he got the sandal off, but it wasn't enough to kill the frontliner. Now that frontliner still has a chance to heal up and use that potato leaf, which he just did. So Guide is now still in a pretty decent spot, all things considered, because that frontliner is gonna need 2 energy for it to die.
Yeah, and that's kind of tough. That's not what you want if you are if you're Not Complain. You'd like to ideally put it down in 1 energy, and I mean even better would be to probably blast the paralyzing glare Axie if you could, but I don't think those sandals have any stamps on them.
Yeah.
So I doubt he'll be able to do
Hmm.
that. Even if he did, I don't think it would be enough damage. That backliner is still pretty healthy, so looks like your best option is probably going to be to take out the front. Yeah, so that's what he does. Uses the sleep on the backline, which is good because he wouldn't have gotten value for it on the front. And then he goes sandal into the front to take that knockout.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Another
guides
solo
Rosa misses for the
Rosa.
2nd time. Yeah.
Oh no! It looks like he used up all of his luck in that match against Enrico, dude.
Yeah, he's not it's not going well for him in this game, let's put it that way. You can see the
But
body language is changing as well. Not Complain
mm-hmm,
looking a lot more positive. You can see him nodding along. Guide's
mm-hmm,
body language does not look like it did a few games ago.
mm-hmm, that is very true. A lot more stressed, a lot less smiling, and 2 sandals in the hand right now. Is that enough? He does have a sword as a follow-up, but Yeah, he uses a sword into a sandal for the kill, and he gets to keep 2 cards from his midliner. This is not looking good for a guide right now. Puts
No,
the
and
yeah, go
I'm
go go
just
go.
thinking that this poison comp for Guide might be downfall of him in the tournament.
Mm. Oh
Poison just
no.
doesn't match up well enough against a lot of these other comps, in my opinion. Now, it's still early, so there's still opportunity for that to be proven wrong, but it looks like Sandal here for the win. Yeah,
Ooh.
Sandal for the win, GG's. Not Complain gets it done again. Um, he had the
It's
type
not.
advantage, or like the matchup
Yeah.
advantage, in my opinion, in that game. And he also got the RNG advantage in that game too. So he drew better,
True.
comp was better. But now it's both their third best teams against each other. Although I like the Rage team, the Perch team better than Poison. This is anyone's game now. Their third
That
comp
is
against
very
third comp.
true. So I used to play Rosa before it got really popular when it was first changed into a possible 2 sleep. And dude, I have to talk to my card before I play it, dude. I have to say, Rosa, please put 2 targets to sleep, please, Rosa. You've done it before. You can do it again. And every time I do that, it disappoints me.
Oh no! I
So
was hoping you were gonna say the other way.
no, I mean, it's more often than not it doesn't do a double. So it looks like guides are running through the same issue right now. So who's Rosa? Rosa's that card that flowery thing on that poison's ear slots right now. That's Rosa. So I can see a few people confirming that they have the same experience as me, dude. So Rosa right now, it's either you win by the Rosa or you die by the Rosa.
Yeah, exactly. And it's interesting. I always find the RNG stuff like it just makes me laugh. Because one of the big arguments of why people were like anti crits was because crits were RNG, but now we've introduced some cards that have RNG too.
Hmm.
So it's just always been an interesting, funny thing for me. Um, it depends, I guess, what the RNG is, because the community responds differently to different types of RNG.
Hmm.
If the RNG is in form of a crit, if the RNG is in form of something else, oh, not so bad, it's okay. So it's really interesting, and why I was saying earlier that the people that are on the balancing team have such a difficult job, right? Because
Hmm.
it's situational, and it
Very
seems
true.
like if one person starts to make noise, then it just amplifies. So it's hard to kind of weed through and realize like, okay, this is legit, this is not legit. So yeah, just more defense of them, but I just like I said, I always found that situation to be funny that in one
Hmm.
situation it's okay, the next situation it's not. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, game number 5. Both players playing their third comps, and this is where it's super exciting for me.
Hmm.
Whether you go top comp against top comp or third comp against third comp, as long as there's like some even, like some way to make it even, then that gets me super hyped up. So here we go.
All right. Well, we'll have to see how this match goes. He gets, is that 3 stacks? I think that's 3 stacks of fear. And that's not the worst hand. He can freezer the mid into a grass snake on the mid. He still hasn't seen the shields. So, okay, guide went for the back. I don't know if he saw the shields because there was no way for it to be visible, but yeah, that grass snake was very unfortunate. No poison stacks have been dealt or just yet.
Yeah. The bulwark every once in a while does kind of show you where the shields are. So that bulwark puts a little bit of damage across, and then it's just enough damage to show you where the shields are, so you're able to hit around shields.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something that I noticed. So maybe he saw the shield that way.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe,
That
maybe not.
I don't think their guide has any bulwark right now, so might not have been in the case. I think that was just a good read on his part. Like it was if you were not complain and you were playing against guide, you would most definitely shield that mid, right?
No. only
It's the
attacks
wo-
you're vulnerable to are the Arandas, right? Because nothing else is going to be able to hit the midline. I guess
Mhm,
Kataro technically could, but Kataro's random.
mhm.
So, maybe not. I don't know.
Hmm. All right, not complain has a very interesting
Maybe there's a
attitude
reason I'm ranked
here.
the right way I'm ranked.
Maybe. I mean, I've made bad reads before, so all right, a goldfish. Putting him into, is that 9 fragments? Kind of hard to see from my screen. Oh no, that's
Yeah, it
eight.
is
That's
tough to
eight
see.
fragments right now. 8 fragments. He's halfway to his win condition right now. Shuffles the deck, but the Nemo is on actually that's asleep. It doesn't matter. He just plays it and goes for the goldfish. Now he's just 1 fragment away from activating Tiny Fan.
Hmm. Won't be able to do it next turn though, because he is gonna have to burst first. And there's the sleep that comes out. So now 2 Axies sleepy. So Guide trying to extend this battle. Not Complain looks like he's in a pretty good spot. You can see the exploding bombshell as well attached to the tiny
Mhm.
fan. So gonna get some splash damage. Usually I think it works out to be about 150-ish splash
Holy.
damage going to the other 2 opponents. So really all Not Complain needs to do here is survive and retain
Mhm.
Tiny Fan.
Yeah.
So I think you probably want to try to wake up a couple of your
All right.
Axies if you're able to as well. So let's see what he decides to do here.
All
He's got
right.
Nemo, Whisperer, Perch,
Oh my gosh.
Shoal. Yeah, take it away.
Dude, whatever he does right now may determine if we're ending stream in the next 5 minutes or if we're gonna extend another 20. So I'm on the edge of my seat. He did that perch. That was a very tactical perch because next turn is Tiny Fan turn. I don't know if Guide still has a way to survive. He knows he's on a timer. He only has 1 turn left.
Yep. And it was smart of Not Complain to also retain his Nemo tail so he has a free card to wake himself up. With Last
Oh,
Stand, even if you put the damage down, you're not going to get the kill.
ah, it looks like are we gonna end stream? Maybe I can caster this into another set. It looks like
Oh, jeez. I'm just
God.
getting ready for an epic call here because I think this could be
Oh, here
tournament
we
life
go.
on the line here.
Oh,
This could be
here
the
we
end.
go. Is
Will
this
Not
it?
Complain be the
Oh my gosh.
champion.
Is this it? Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Come on, dude. Oh
So
gosh.
it's because of the taunt, right? So because of that
Yeah.
taunt on the front line, it makes it so that the splash damage wouldn't end game. So he decides
Ah.
not to go with the Tiny Fan. Fires
All
off
right.
a bunch of single damage cards. So he doesn't get the
Mm,
win on this turn. But that being
but
said, he's
it's
got
a
Last
last
Stand
stand
even on the
mech.
mech, right? So even if the reptile in the back line does go down, that mech should be able to come back. Now, the mech has been put to sleep. There's no 0 cost card to wake it up. So we might not see Tiny Fan again. Guide managing to survive, just barely. This is one of those situations where we just saw the Silence Whisperer go around the taunt or dodge the taunt. That was one of the things I was talking about this season. I was like, yo, reverse heal, why does it not get affected by taunt?
Mhm.
But it doesn't for whatever reason. So he was able to sleep the mech even though the taunt was down. Massive, massive, massive. And I think that actually handcuffs Not Complain. Because he
Oh
doesn't
my
have any way
gosh.
to wake up for free. So that means he can't use Tiny Fan now.
But
Oh
would
man,
that
this game's
matter?
intense. This game's
Uh,
intense.
both players just barely hanging on. A sword has been used. That frontliner still alive with 16 HP. He has 3 energy, but he can only really play 2 other cards, and I mean, effectively just 1 card. Oh, he uses the he uses oh my oh the energy shard. He uses the energy shard. Oh, and he's happy. He knows. He knows that this game is his. There's no way for Guy to come back from this. Guy
No,
puts the
lost time.
backliner. He attacks it with puts more poison with the grass snake, uses the watermelon, and it's gonna go into last stand. And yeah, not
Oh,
complain.
my heart goes out to Guide, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Not complain for the
Boom!
win.
Son,
750 damage from the
50
Tiny Fan.
damage.
The Red Clouds and Not Complain have won the Elite
Oh
8
my gosh.
championship here. Congratulations to you, sir. Look at the emotion on his face. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's what this is all about, honestly. Look at that. Look at the emotion on that man
Oh
right
my
now.
god. Look at
On
how
the other
happy
side,
not complain is,
yeah.
dude.
And then on the
He's
flip
in.
side, just Guide.
Ah,
Oh, geez, that's crazy.
wow. What? Oh, what amazing picks, dude. That last stand mech with the perch with the tiny fan, it all worked out for not complain. Dude, he went through the entire tournament without losing a set. That's insane. He fought against 7 of the best players in the game. He didn't drop one set. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that's wild, to be honest. To play at this level of competition and to not drop one set, that's extremely impressive.
And yeah, I mean his name is says it all. He's not gonna complain. He literally won everything. Oh, hold
Yeah,
up,
he
hold
played
up.
extremely
We
well,
have
extremely well. Chat is popping off right now. So there's a ton of people offering their congratulations. I see a lot of respected Axie names in the chat as well, offering their congratulations. There's team members from Sky Mavis.
Mhm.
So just an outpouring of support for you for Not Complain, who has actually just made his way into our voice chat here. We are lucky enough to be able to speak with him and get some post-tournament comments and find out how he's feeling. But we'll just give him a minute to get his microphone and everything like that all set up. Give our production team a second to get him pulled in. But we will bring you comments here in just a moment from Not Complain himself. Find out how he's feeling. Once again, I do want to say congrats again to Guide. Played extremely well today. Could see obviously, the emotions of not getting the victory. So that was a little bit tough to see, but you will have your day, sir. But at the moment, today is the day of Not Complain from the Red Clouds. Absolutely well earned, and excited to get his comments here in just a moment. But yeah, what a tournament! What a tournament!
What a tournament, dude. That's insane. Like I had fun. I had fun from the beginning all the way to our current position, and it's not done yet. We do have some more giveaways, I think. If I'm not mistaken, we have one last set, but that will have to wait until after the interview. We are going to get the production team is just making some final touches, and dude, oh my gosh, I still can't believe it, dude. Not complain, not dropping a set. That it still hasn't registered for me, dude.
Yeah, extremely well played all day today and throughout the entire season, my friend. Let's bring him in here now. It is the man himself. It is Not Complain, the champion of the Elite Eight. Can you please share with us how you are feeling? And of course, welcome to the stage. Congrats again. Amazing performance.
Thank you, thank you. I will not speak much because my English is really bad, but
It's
I
good,
can
man.
really,
It's good.
yeah. Okay, okay. I can just say I'm very happy. I can't uh, I can't tell nothing. Like uh, I'm very happy, bro. And
Yeah,
thanks
if you
for
want to speak
meeting.
in your if you want to speak in a different language, bro, please do. Honestly, it's okay. Just share with
Okay,
us your emotions, how you're feeling.
Ok, galera, eu tô muito feliz, muito mesmo. Só agradecer pro Miri, que me emprestou o time. Teve um cara BR também que me emprestou um Dusk Sandal. Eu não consegui axes muito bons pra jogar de Sandal, mas eu trouxe o que deu e a gente ganhou um campeonato aí, rapaziada. Trouxe pra casa. Vambora. Yeah,
I'm trying to get
is that.
chat to help us with translating. So I'm just if anybody in chat is able to help us with that and post it, that would be super helpful. But can you tell us about all the work and time that you spent to prepare and to get ready, and
Mhm.
maybe the people that helped you to get to this point as well?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. So just speaking of like all the amount of time for you to prepare for this tournament, and all the people that helped you to get ready.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Um,
okay.
could you maybe just speak about those people and
Uh,
your preparation?
okay. So I got uh, a tiny fun thing from Miri. I really thanks for Miri because I got it in the last time. Eh, I don't train much with this thing, so against Katsuya, uh, I made some misplays in the match, but I still won that because the team is really strong. Uh, Thanks for links too. He grabbed me a X for support in Hilipulse, and thanks for my team, Red Clouds.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was awesome to see your performance today and all your efforts. Um, Now, when it comes to competing on this at this kind of tournament in front of this many people, how is that different from when you compete on leaderboard?
Is like much different because in Leatherboard it's Healing Pulse, and Healing Pulse. I won 100% against other teams in the leaderboard, but in this tournament you can't do that. You need to win with your three teams, and that's really amazing.
All right. Okay. So, what do you think of the new format? Since this is the first time that it has ever been used in Axie. So, what are your thoughts? Did you encounter any challenges preparing for this unique format that we just used in this tournament, or was it
Uh,
difficult, or was it good, or easy for you?
like the difficult for me on this tournament, it's I only have the Healing Pulse team, and I
Mm.
borrow the other teams. But in
Mm-hmm.
this in this preparation to borrow from other team from other people, uh, many people don't respond, and I think I I will probably uh, uh, bleed or sandal I will grab, but the Miri borrowed me the tiny fan on the last day, so it's a really good thing. And yeah, the most challenging is borrow the axes from other people.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, all right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us, and congratulations again, dude. You
Thank you.
went undefeated against seven of the best players in Axie, dude. Oh my gosh, I don't think anyone can ever make that claim. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you, very thank you.
Is there anything that you want to say before we let you go for today?
No, I already say I want to say what do I want
Okay,
to
well,
say.
congratulations. You deserve this. You earned it. Very happy for you, and looking forward to seeing you at future tournaments.
Thank you.
Take care, man. There you have it, ladies and gents. That was Not Complain. That is our champion for today. You can see just overcome with emotion, and that's what it's all about, honestly. The fact that we can hang out on a Sunday, play a little bit of Axie, and get to have an event of this magnitude
Mhm.
that brings on this kind of emotion, that makes me feel really happy inside. That makes my heart full. So Guars, any final comments, thoughts from you, my friend?
Oh, I mean, I'm just happy to be here, and dude, I had so much fun, dude. It's only been 3 hours, but I feel like we could have gone more, and I still have so much energy just from watching that final match, dude. I'm probably gonna go to arena and use up all of this energy, figuratively and my literal energy actually because I haven't played my games yet. But dude, I think we're forgetting something really quick. I think we still have 4 more summer Axies to give away for all the people that stayed this long. So, OGK, wanna do the honors, dude?
I would love to. I would absolutely love to. A couple last summer Axies to reward for our amazing people here in chat that stuck with us throughout the day. So the question, I will read it and I will post it. I will post it first and then I will read it so it is a fair chance for everybody. So the question is about to get posted into the chat right now. Of course, my personal account, OGKXL. Don't know why I put XL on, but there's the question for you. And the question is, what is the name of the tool that was recently added to app.axie? This is a little bit of a tough one, not gonna lie, not gonna lie.
Wow, wait, that was fast.
That was good. That was good, yeah.
Are you seeing Jeremy as the
So
first answer?
yeah, I see that too. I see that too. He's got sweep tool on there. I think that's an acceptable answer if you ask me. I
Mhm.
think that's yeah, I think that's an acceptable answer. I don't know. We can get clarification if anybody wants to object to Jeremy being the winner. Speak now. Forever hold your peace. Or else we will give Jeremy a summer Axie. I'm waiting for production to see if anybody wants to say anything. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're good to go. Jeremy, congratulations. You have just won a summer Axie. That is summer Axie number 9 that we have given away today. Want to give away summer Axie number 10?
Sure, sure. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, question number 10 for the evening for a summer Axie will be put in chat, and here it is. Which guild does the top player from the final era of Origin Season 7 belong to? So, who's player number 7, and what is player number seven's guild? The guild, okay. Oh, all right. I see the answer. I see the answer. Do you see it as well? It's
I
Sonogong.
do, but I'm having a moment because if you look at the
Mm-hmm.
standings,
Mm-hmm.
the standings answer is different
Oh,
from the answer that we have on our sheet.
oh,
And I think the actual standings is right and our sheet is wrong.
oh. Okay, hold on. What is the sheet answer? Hold on. I have to
Unless
scroll
I'm
all the
mistaken, but
way up.
remember when you sent me
You're,
the
yeah,
earlier
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
1
yeah.
through 8 standings, number 7
Yeah,
was not from the guild that it says.
that is correct. So actually, it's not
Let's
Sonogong. It's actually Shadow Monkey 8. Is it the same for you?
so wait, hold on. I just happened to be down, and that same person actually put the other answer later down. But the first answer that they had was the right one, I think. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I see. Yeah, Shadow Monkey 8. I
All
agree with
right.
that.
Congratulations, Shadow Monkey 8. You just got a summer Axie, dude.
Congratulations. For anybody wondering too, I just want to just clarify exactly what we were talking about because we were talking in code there for a minute. But we had on our side that the answer was YGG, but of course, 7th place was actually not complained from Red Clouds. So I just wanted to verify that with Guars without saying it out loud and giving away the answer. So we were able to speak without saying exactly what we were saying. We got to the same page and we got to the right answer for Red Clouds. So the second last summer Axie that we have to give away here, I will copy into the chat right now. I hope you are ready. Bam, there it goes. The Ancient Coin Bonanza event in Axie Homelands will run for how many weeks? Oh, there it is. League of Lota is what I got. Is that what you're seeing as well, Gors?
Hold on. Wow, the chat is moving so fast. Hold on, I have to pause
That is
chat.
flying. I agree.
Oh boy. All right. First winner is the first to answer to. Wait, hold up.
Oh,
I'm
actually, no. Yeah, I got
seeing
beat. I
something.
lied. I got Rock.
Yeah,
Rock
Rock
MJ2.
MJ. Yeah, Rock MJ2 is the first to answer two.
Just barely beat League of Lotage.
I think that's League of Loki. He's also an Axie streamer, and I think he's from South America, so that's why that that's how you spell Loki in South America. That's I was
Nice.
very confused when the first time I heard it as well. So I'm not.
Honestly, I am. I don't know if it's just like what it is, but I don't mean to at all. But I just am really bad at pronouncing names, so I just butcher
Mhm.
names, and it's not intentional, but it happens, and I'm sorry about it.
All right, winner is Rock MJ2. Congratulations for winning a summer Axie.
And there we go. We got one more left.
One last Axie. All right. Do you wanna? People are asking for marbles or duck rays, but I don't think I don't think production is ready for that. So, all
Yeah.
right.
I think I've given production a hard enough time already today, so maybe we should take it easy on production. And as much as that would be fun, maybe next time. Maybe next time. But the final question that we have here, ladies and gentlemen, for today. What is the name of Pause 2's guild? So Pause 2's
Ooh.
Axie Classic Guild. What is the name of it? What is it called? There's the question in the chat. Good luck trying to spell it. Some people probably know what it is. I don't. Oh, someone got it.
No, no. Hold up. Where? What? No,
It's
not
a
yet.
EG.
Wait. The name of the guild, right? I don't think Oh, hold up. I think do you see it? It's RG, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the right spelling? It is the right spelling. Can you confirm?
So IIJIII. Is that the one you see?
I'm seeing RG Maninit. It's the first
No, I
one.
don't see that.
Hold up. It's after. My marker is a piece of cake. It's like a 5 spots down from a piece of cake icon. Do you see it?
No, I think you actually just need to scroll up, but I could be wrong.
I'm looking at the chat after your message, but okay. We just got confirmation from Jatster. It is RG Maninit that won the last giveaway. Congratulations! Thank you everyone for joining us this evening, and congratulations to all the winners of the summer Axies, and an even bigger congratulations to our champion, the one and only Not Complain.
Does no one see the message from EG, or am I just all by myself today? We'll just finish the stream off where we started. That's fine.
EG went first. Hold up, where I'm not seeing EG's message, but wait, even RG said it too. So I guess if he's willing to give up the spot, so yeah, congratulations, EG. Am I not seeing it? I'm so confused, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. And we'll end it on that note, just how we started it. It looks like it's bugged.
I
We
see
got
it
different
now. I see
people
it
with
now.
different answers.
I see it now. I see it now.
No worries. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. But I think that's a wrap for us for today. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Later, everybody.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Bye, guys.